And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the offensive unit for your Effingham Flaming Hearts. At split end, number 23, Brady Walker. At tight end, number 80, Ian Keith. At left tackle, number 75, Nate Boggs. At the left guard, number 52, Cole Roberson. At center, number 57, Chad Percival. At right guard, number 71, Taylor Clare. At the right tackle, number 54, Aaron Adams. At quarterback, number 5, John Jones. At fullback, number 7, Nate McDonald. At one halfback, number 36, Grant Johnson. And the other halfback, number 26, Keith Lasher.
As well. Let's mention too our officials for tonight: Mike Nichols, John Woodruff, Ernest Williams, Chris Seaton, and Shane Ravelette. And I need to give a shout out. We had some player birthdays last week. We have a cheerleader birthday tonight.
All right.
Greg, could I please ask you to do me a favor at the football game? Could you please say a happy Sweet 16 birthday to varsity cheerleader Bailey Stockman? She is 16 on Sunday. So way to go, Bailey.
That's an exciting one.
You betcha. Mom, can I have the keys? Maybe I'll see you later. Happy birthday, Bailey. 16 on Sunday. Hope she has a great night down there leading the cheers for the Hearts.
You know, Greg, you were reading those scores off. If I could just interject for 1 second.
Please.
You know, Charleston, I really think after seeing them play last week, I would not be surprised if at the end of the season Charleston's in the hunt for the Apollo Conference Championship, because they looked really good, especially on offense. They look like they've got some guys that are really clicking and playing well together. So I think that's something we haven't said in a little while about Charleston. They've had, you know, some medium to down years, but I think this might be a pretty good year for them. And I'm not just saying that because they beat Effingham. I really do believe it.
Let's take a quick break. Back with a kickoff in a minute. Effingham and Salem, Friday Night Football for you on 97.9 XFM.
97.9 XFM, WXEF, Effingham.
Salem will be receiving, and they'll be defending the goal to our left, or the south, if you're familiar with this Klosterman Field setup. It's a north and south field. Don't worry about the sun going down tonight. The cloud cover's taking care of that, so no sun in our eyes this evening. Brady Walker, as we said, is back after being injured last week. Tyler Johnson still out, and so we'll see what impact that might have, although we had some kids step up and play really well. 97.9 XFM, WXEF in Effingham. Good to have you with us. There's the kick, and we're underway. It's a low one and kind of a squibber, fielded on a hop by Salem. In fact, the player had to go to the turf to hang on to it, and it's down at the 24-yard line, as was recovered for Salem by Cade Rose. He's a junior for this Wildcat Ball Club, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Salem at their 24-yard line. So we'll see what happens.
24-yard line.
Wayne's up top. He tells me it's dry up there, so that's encouraging news. And he'll have all the video for us within hours of the close of the ball game. So be sure to check it out on 979xfm.com. Don't forget, we are your home for St. Louis Rams football starting Sunday as they play host to the Philadelphia Eagles. Kickoff at the Jones Dome at noon. Pregame at 11. Right here on 97.9 XFM. Ought to be a lot of fun. Johnny Tolliver, the quarterback for this Salem team, up under center on 1st and 10. First play of the night. There's the handoff, and he gets just 2 and maybe across the 25. And then there's a gang tackle, exactly what Coach wants to see. A lot of kids in there on that stop. J.J. Mude is there, and Nate McDonald. No, I'm sorry. Levi Michael in there on the stop with J.J. Gain of
3. It'll be
3 to the 27. So 2nd and 7 at the 27. Overcast night, but no rain falling right now. Come on out and enjoy the fun. Johnny Tolliver again, the quarterback for this Wildcat football team. Up under center, he's going to throw. Goes to the far side. It is caught out there beyond the 30-yard line and near the 35 before he's taken down. It is enough for a Salem first down.
Johnny Tolliver to Jace Hall.
Grant Johnson got over there and helped on the stop. And some help from Keith Lasher, but it is enough for a first down. Pass is completed across the 35-yard line. So from the 27 to the 36. A gain of 9 on that pass play. Just enough to call that a first down. And I'm sorry, I missed who the receiver was. Did you catch it?
I was waiting to hear you say it. I couldn't catch a number on him.
My bad. I'm sorry. Shame on me.
Well, I'll shoulder my fair share of the blame, too. I got to have my eyes open here.
All right, 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats. From the shotgun this time, they give it up the middle, and he dives forward close to the 40-yard line before he's tripped up.
Matt Hahn took the handoff.
Hahn, the ball carrier. Tyler Bushu in on the stop, helped trip him up.
The stop was by Tyler Bushu.
To the 40, a gain of 4. That'll bring up a 2nd and 6. Just underway, Friday Night Football.
Gain of 4 up to
You're
the
on
40-yard line.
97.9 XFM. Plenty of room for you. Come on out. Tolliver started up under center. Now he goes back up under center after running that first down play there out of the shotgun. So he hunkers down over center, and there's the snap. Gives it to the deep back, and the Hearts have it sniffed out after a short gain.
Brad Richards on the
near
carry.
the 45. Brad Richards on the carry that time. He's to the 44. From the 40 to the 44, gain of 4. That'll bring up a 3rd down and a short 2. 3rd down and a short 2 for Salem at their 44-yard line. Next week, the Hearts head back on the road.
Carries up to the 44-yard line.
How are you going to keep them down on the farm after we've seen Perry? Yes, it's Effingham at Paris next Friday night. We'll hope to see you there. So 3rd and a short 2 here for the Wildcats. Tolliver again up under center on this 3rd down play. Hearts look like they might be coming. There's the handoff. They give it off to the back, and the Hearts smelled it out and stop it big time there. All kinds of heroes in there. Cade's in there. Levi Michael in there. Ryan Way in there. Take your pick. Holy cow. Landon Williams in on that stop. A lot of people. You like to see 4 people. So Richards carried
made the stop for Effingham.
and a loss of a yard to the 43, and that'll bring up 4th and about 3. And Salem will be kicking it away.
And 3.
Grant Johnson, single deep man here.
Back for Effingham is Grant Johnson.
Hearts are defending like they're going to go for it. Then they'll drop back. Or they may be looking to get an angle here on the punt. Back near the 30, going for the long count, but the Hearts don't bite. There's the snap, there's the punt. Johnson's going to get it at about the 20, signals fair catch, and grabs it at about the 23-yard line.
Johnson on the fair catch.
So from Salem's 43,
that's where the Hearts will take over with 8:37
to the Hearts 23, a 34-yard punt. And that'll bring up 1st and 10. So nice job by the Hearts defense. Gave up 1 first down and then stuffed that drive. And the Hearts will get a 1st and 10 here at their 23-yard line. 8:37 to go in the opening quarter. Effingham and Salem here on a Friday night. Again, Brady Walker is back, so he'll be starting here on offense. Ian Keith gets the start here at the end spot for Effingham. He made a lot of noise late in the game last week, so he gets the start tonight. So 1st and 10 for the Hearts at their 23, and John Jones up under center. He gives it to Grant Johnson. Grant's got a good run going near a first down on the first down. That's what you like to see. One Hearts player on the turf, but he's back up and at him now. Taylor Clare was trying to lead the blocking, and he's up and good, and it's out across the 30 to the 32, so a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 1.
Of course, Johnson took a 67-yard touchdown in his first carry last week at Charleston, so he's no stranger to big plays on the first play.
Jones stays up under center. Handoff deep back again. That's Johnson. Grant watching these blockers. He's loose. Is he going to go? No, one man had him. Got him tackled right about Salem's 40-yard line. Wow, Richards saved the touchdown there. Otherwise, Grant would have broken one for the 2nd game in a row. As it is, it's 1st and 10 for the Hearts at the 41-yard line. So from Effingham's 32 to Salem's 41, a 27-yard gallop there.
1st and 10 at the Wildcat 41.
1st and 10 for the Hearts at Salem's 41-yard line. Well, I love to see that. Hearts have kept it on the ground so far. Now from the shotgun, Jones is going to keep. John's got a good run going. He's inside, out here to the inside the 30-yard line before they take him down. Brought it to the near side of the field. Good blocking out there. Nate McDonald helping out there. And inside the 30, John Jones takes it to just inside the 30-yard line. I guess it's across the 30, so we'll officially have to call it the 29. So from the 41 to the 29, gain of 12. And it's a new set of downs for Effingham. So they're rolling here on this first possession of the game. John's going to go back up under center here on first down. And he gives it to the fullback. And McDonald's diving and driving. And Nate might have got a yard or two. He advanced the football, and that's the bottom line for a fullback. We'll call it the 37. Excuse me, the 27-yard line. So from the 29 to the 27, a gain of 2. It'll be second and 8.
27-yard line brings up second and 7.
So second down for the Hearts. And again, they are now at Salem's 27-yard line. This is the Hearts' opening drive of the night. Jones stays up under center here on second and 7. There's the snap. Hand off to the deep back. Grant Johnson had trouble tucking it in, but he finally did. And he drives it near the 15-yard line before they take him down, and that should be a Hearts first down.
Yeah, Grant definitely had to struggle just a little bit to corral that one and get it under control, but he's a big, strong kid and still plowed through the line for another first down gain.
To the 17, from the 24 to the 17, a gain of 7 and another Hearts first down.
Wildcats 17.
So keeping it exclusively on the ground has paid dividends for Effingham on this first drive. 6:40 to go on our opening quarter. Salem got a first down, then had to punt. High snap on the shotgun. Jones has it. He's got an opening. He's inside the 10 before they bring him down. Close to a first down. Nice run by John. Took it up the near side and then turned it up and gets it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So from the 17 to the 8, gain of 9, and it's second and about a yard to go.
And that's a sign of how good your blocking is when you can take a high snap like that, kind of lose a second there and still manage to plow through and get yourself a nice big gain.
Well, everybody thought the Hearts offensive line would be a key this year, and they're being a key so far in this first quarter. Timeout Wildcats, 6:05 to go opening quarter. No score. Salem and Effingham scoreless here on 97.9 XFM. At the 8-yard line with 6:05 to go in the opening quarter, Hearts have it. Second down and about a yard to go. Second down and about a yard to go. Ball just inside the 9-yard line. High snap. Jones has it from the shotgun. Gives it to Grant. He's in for the score. Grant Johnson, touchdown Effingham. Score comes with 6:01 to go in the opening quarter on what the scoreboard's calling, so I'll call it a 9-yard touchdown run. So 6:01 remaining. The Hearts take a 6-0 lead on the 9-yard touchdown run by Grant Johnson. And looks like the Hearts are going to, well, we'll see. Brady's out there, so we'll shift the line here in a second, and then we'll know what for sure we're going to do here. That's assuming they're going to, they pitched it. They pitched it to McDonald, and he goes in for the score.
Nate McDonald, a 2-point conversion.
Usually when they have that unbalanced line, they shift to a traditional set. That time, the center kind of pitched it to Nate McDonald, and the left side gave him a hole, and Nate took it in for the 2-point conversion. So the Hearts at 8-0. 6:01 to go. First quarter, back with a kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Visit one of our 5 locations or online. The First National Bank of Diedrich, celebrating the past and shaping the future. Member FDIC.
The kick went low and right and kind of squibbed down the field. And finally, Salem had to fall on the football. It was covered up there by number 33 for the Wildcats, I believe that was. Aaron Ingles or Monty Ferrero out there. They covered it up at the 23-yard line. So it wasn't a deep kick, but it was an effective kick. Salem has it first and 10 at their 23. Scoring drive for the Hearts, 7 plays for 77 yards, took 2:36 to complete, and again concluded when Grant Johnson took it in from 9 yards out. Nate McDonald carried it in for the 2-point conversion, and the Hearts are on the board 8-0 with 6:01 to go in this opening quarter. That was executed just about flawlessly.
And now the execution needs to start on the other end, get the football back and try to go up 2 scores.
Up under center is Tolliver to start. He's going to throw. Throws to the far side. It is caught at about the 30-yard line, and he gets loose and gets near the 35, and it appears Salem has a first down on that passing play. I'll get you who the receiver was this time.
Jace Hall on the reception from John
Jace Hall, who wasn't available for Salem last week, made the catch this time, and he's got it out to the 34-yard line. Gain of 11.
It was by Keith Lasher.
Gain of 11. Keith Lasher on the stop. And it's 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, so they get a first down on their first play this series. 5:45 to go. Opening quarter. Hearts in front 8-0. Next week we go to Paris for Apollo Conference action. Hope to see you there. From the shotgun, Tolliver was going to throw, decided to run. I'm not sure that was by design. He might have gotten a yard out of the play. Mouday's in there on the stop for the Hearts.
First tackler was Jonathan Mouday.
Tolliver across the 35.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's give him 1. It's just the back of the football right on the 35-yard line. So 2nd and 9.
And I think that was more of a busted play than a design run.
I agree. He didn't look like he was happy to necessarily have the football right there in that scenario. So 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats at their 35-yard line. Good night, no rain. Come on out and enjoy the fun here at Klosterman Field. Tolliver up under center here on 2nd and 9. Got one man behind him. Now he gives to the deep back, and all ready for him was the Hearts' Alec Quant. Handoff was made, and Alec was there almost as quickly. Richards got the handoff. And Bradley Richards was stopped almost as soon as he was tucking the ball in. Back to the 30, a loss of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 15.
That's one of those deals where you're already being wrapped up before you've even completely taken the handoff. Your only goal at that point is to not fumble it.
Nice work by Alec Quant. Now, he's one of those guys that didn't start tonight, didn't start on offense, making his presence felt on defense. Same thing with Nate Boggs. Both those guys have gone both ways. They're exclusively playing on one side of the football tonight. That'll leave them a lot of guts and glory. And here's a pass play on the draw, and it works to perfection. Very near a first down by the time Salem is taken down at their 45-yard line. Wow, that play worked so well for Mater Dei a couple of weeks ago. The pass was complete to
Matt Hahn. Tackle was by Joe Garland.
Jace Hall caught that football, but wrong again. Joe Garland made the stop for Effingham. Right after, Salem racks up a first down to the 45, so a 15-yard completion. Joe Garland coming up from that cornerback spot to make the stop there. And it's at the 45 for Salem. So, again, that draw, which worked really well for Mater Dei a couple of weeks ago, pays off for Salem here. They have a new set of downs at their 45-yard line. 3:35 to go, opening quarter. Hearts on top, 8-0. Up under center. Tolliver rolls here to the near side, throws it, and it's up for grabs, and it's caught by Salem. And he's taken down by Garland just as soon as he made the stop.
First down inside Effingham territory.
It was Garland going with Seth Crane, and Crane made the catch, and Garland took him down immediately. But it's a first down for Salem to Effingham's 28-yard line. So from Salem's 45 to Effingham's 28, that is a gain of 27 yards on that pass play. And Salem in good shape here, 1st and 10 at Effingham's 28-yard line.
Yeah, Tolliver 4 for 4 passing now for 62 yards, and I think that might be about as much as he was able to pass for all last week, if I remember the stats I read correctly.
He was 6 for 24 passing last week. He's 4 for 4 tonight. We'll see what happens here. 1st and 10 at the Hearts 28. Here's the handoff to the deep back, and a nice gain near the 25-yard line before Landon Williams takes him down. Jace Hall on the carry from the 28 to the 25. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Landon Williams got that start on the line tonight, and he's making it count so far. Gain of 3, though, for Salem, and it's 2nd and 7, and they're at the Hearts' 25-yard line. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Hearts on top, 8-0 here. Don't forget the Crossroads Classics going on at Effingham High and Effingham Junior High and Sacred Heart School at the same time all this football's rocking and rolling. Man in motion. Now the Hearts are coming. They send it up the middle, and the Hearts sniffed it out well. Not much gain there. The football carried up the middle there for Salem by Matt Hahn, and the stop made immediately by the Hearts middle. So that's like Mouday and the rest of the line there in the middle. And it's a gain to the 24. So from the 25 to 24, just a 1-yard gain.
Joe Cade brings up 3rd and 6 from the 24.
And it's to the 24. And let's call it 3rd and 6. So big play here for Salem and for the Hearts early in this ball game. 3rd and 6 for Salem at Effingham's 24-yard line. Tolliver will run it up under center here on 3rd and 6. Johnny Tolliver barks out the signals. He's going to pass. Rolls to the far side. Lobs it out. It is caught, and the Hearts stop him short. It was caught.
Ferrero on the swing.
Ferrero on the stop. I think Lasher got over there and made the stop to deny him the first down, and that'll bring up 4th down. And obviously, this deep in Hearts territory, they'll go for it. But they didn't get it that time.
Back on the play was by Keith Lasher.
Complete to the 21, a gain of 3.
Gain is just to the 20-yard line. It'll bring up 4th and 2.
They spotted on the 20. Pardon me, Dustin. Gain of 4 there. So it's 4th and 2 for Salem at Effingham's 20-yard line. So a key early play in this football game. Hearts in front 8-0, and they'd like to keep that shutout intact here. So 4th and 2 for Salem at Effingham's 20-yard line. Tolliver up under center. There's the snap. There's the handoff up the middle. He's got the first down inside the 20 and near the 15-yard line by the time he gets taken down. Jace Hall on the carry for the Wildcats. And he takes it inside and near the 15-yard line, right at the 15-yard line. In fact, gain of 5. Gain of 5 for Hall. Lasher on the stop again, but it's a first down for Salem. So they have it 1st and 10 at Effingham's 15-yard line.
Salem's first rushing first down of the game. They had 4 first downs by passing the ball, but that's the first time they've been able to run it and get a new set of downs.
Hearts took it their first possession all the way to pay dirt. Salem, after having to punt their first possession, looking to return the favor here. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Tolliver up under center, gives it off to Hall, and he gets a decent gain near the 10 before he's taken down. A lot of people over there helping. There's Joe Cade jumping off the ground. Keith Lasher's in there again, and Landon Williams over there on the left side helping out on that stop. Levi Michael came up in the secondary to help on that stop. So from the 15 to the, I think, 12-yard line, a gain of 3, and that'll make it 2nd and 7, and that ends our first quarter. Effingham leads at 8-0 over Salem. Salem on the move. Back with the second quarter in a minute on 97.9 XFM. So we're back for the second quarter. Effingham in front, 8-0. Salem with the ball at Effingham's 12-yard line, though, and 2nd and 7. So Hearts would love to get a big defensive stop here and shut this thing down. Hearts, nice drive, 77-yard, 7-play drive that took about 2.5 minutes on their first possession to gain the lead. And then the 2-point conversion was successful. Grant Johnson carried in the touchdown. Nate McDonald the conversion, but now Salem has it 2nd and 7 at Effingham's 12-yard line. Johnny Tolliver up under center for Salem on this 2nd and 7 situation. Moosey's tied in here to the near side, and a whistle, and somebody else must have jumped too, or timeout. Salem had to call timeout. They had some difficulties here, and with this close to the goal line, they don't want to mess it up. So timeout Salem, 12 minutes since we didn't get the second quarter started. Back in a minute here on 97.9 XFM.
Your lovers out there,
come on in for the Culver's Deluxe. It's a Butterburger at its best. Welcome to Delicious.
We get started with the second quarter, and the Hearts stuff the play. As Levi Michael got over there with some help from Alec Quant. Nice work as Jace Hall was at the 12. And by the time he hit the turf, he's at the 16. Loss of 4. That is a big defensive stop, bringing up a 3rd and 7 now.
Loss of 4 back to the
nice stop, and boy, just when the Hearts needed it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, you never want to say that a first half drive is of complete, crucial importance, but I think it is big for Effingham to get a stop here. And if you can hit a guy in the backfield and make it a little tougher on the Wildcats, then that's a pretty big deal for the Hearts.
Bottom line is neither team's won. Hearts have it up 8-0 right now. So the loss of 4, it's 3rd and 11 now at the 16. So let's see what happens here for Salem. Back to pass from the shotgun, and he threw it over the head of the receiver. That'll bring up 4th down. Tolliver's looking to the sidelines as if he's saying somebody wasn't where they should have been. They had a man split out right. That's Jace Hall. And Tolliver threw it about 10 feet over his head.
Well, and I'll tell you what, I think a big part of that throw being so far off the mark was that Ryan Way came through unblocked on the line. He's putting pressure on him before he could even really get his drop started. And I think maybe part of the errant throw was just the fact that he's like, I got to get rid of this football as quick as possible.
Ryan is not a small lad, and you would know if he hit you. So 4th and 11, the clock stopped with 11:09 to go in the second quarter. Hearts lead at 8-0, and right now the Hearts have Salem at their 16-yard line, but now it's 4th and 11. So the Hearts with a chance for a really big stop right here after 2 great stops so far on this set of downs. There's the throw to the end zone. Salem man is there. Hearts are back there, and it's a touchdown catch for Salem. They sent Jace Hall back. Hearts had one man back there, and Jace Hall made the catch.
Out from Johnny Tolliver.
Bill Garland had him step for step, and Hall went up and made the catch.
With 11:02 in the first half, Salem gets on the board.
16-yard touchdown on a 4th and 11. Salem converts. Jace Hall makes the grab. So that makes it 8-6. Let's see whether they go for 1 or 2. They're going to kick, so the Hearts will still have the lead. Even if this kick is successful, they're up 8-6. And the kicker here for the Wildcats, Aaron Storment. From the hold, there's the kick. It's up and it's wide, isn't it? Yeah, no good. Wide right. So he missed it. So the Hearts retain a 2-point lead. But it's 8-6. 11:02 to go second quarter. Back with a kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM. That scoring drive for Salem, 14 plays, 77 yards. It took 6:59 off the clock, highlighted by the catch by Jace Hall from 16 yards out on the pass from Johnny Tolliver. The kick was no good. Hearts are still in front, but it's an 8-6 game now with 11:02 to go in the second quarter. Well, Salem had gotten stuffed their previous 2 plays, and then that pass play right to the corner of the end zone, Hall went up and got it for the score. Kick is low and goes out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. 33 as the kickoff went out of bounds, so they'll spot the football after the penalty, or we'll get ready to rock here. Or are they going to take it? Let's see. They're talking with the Hearts. Flag's thrown at about the 33 of Effingham. Let's see what the decision is here. Procedure penalty against Salem. And talking it over here about where this football is going to end up. The one official picked it up. And they're going to mark it at the 35-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Effingham at the 35. That's where this drive will start.
Receive the penalty and take the ball by rule, spotted at the 35-yard line.
So at the 35, it's where the Hearts will set it up here on 1st down. 8-6, Hearts still in front. John Jones from the shotgun here on 1st down. There's the handoff. Gives it up the gut. Grant Johnson's loose. He's across the middle. He's still on his feet to midfield before they finally take him down. Nice run. From the 35 to just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. In a 14 yards for the Hearts. So a 14-yard gallop for Grant Johnson out of the gate.
14 yards. It seemed like about 14 broken tackles on that run, too. He bounced off several guys there, and just a good hard run. That's what we're used to seeing out of number 36 out there.
Yep. Hearts line complimenting Grant Johnson's hard running, and 14 yards out of the gate. This time Jones up under center. There's the snap, the handoff to Johnson. Still on his feet, and he's inside the 40-yard line before they take him down.
First down for Effingham.
Johnson's got the bit in his mouth tonight. Inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. So from our 49 to Salem's 38, a gallop of 13 yards, and another Hearts first down.
And that time, Grant used a nice little spin move to move back towards midfield and bounce off another tackler and get himself an extra 2 or 3 yards in the end of that run.
Jones will stay in the shotgun here on 1st and 10. Johnson lined up beside him. Another handoff to, Grant didn't get it. Jones kept it, and he trips as he dove inside the 40. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Plus, there's a flag in the middle of the field here. So let's sort this out. I'm not sure who this will go against. I'm guessing Salem, but I don't know for sure. It's a hold, and it's on the Hearts. So holding a call on Effingham, and here will be the official word.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
They gave it to the 36, so a gain of 2 for Grant to the 36, and then the 10-yard walk-off back to the 46. So the Hearts gain 2, lose 10, and net 8-yard loss. And they have it 1st and 17, 18 yards
takes it back to the
at Salem's 46-yard line.
It is the first penalty of the game for either team, so it's been pretty clean so far.
Hadn't seen many holding calls since, I guess, opening week we had a few. We had a few dozen.
Yeah, more than a few.
From the shotgun, John Jones gets it, throws it out here. There's Walker, makes the grab inside the 20, inside the 30, near the 25-yard line. Brady again got rocked last week and had to miss the second half. We've got a flag on the field, though, so let's see if this one's coming back.
I'm afraid they may say that Brady got started a little too soon off the line because he did get a good jump.
Here's the indication.
There's no penalty on the play.
All righty, inadvertent flag.
I think somebody may have at least thought about calling Brady for a false start there because I'll tell you what, if he didn't false start, he took off just as soon as he could. But that's what allowed him to beat the defense down the sideline and get himself open for that pass.
So from the 46 to the 27, Dustin gaining 19 yards on that pass play from John Jones to Brady Walker, and the Hearts have a 1st and 10. Like to see the way the Hearts are moving the football tonight. 10:07 to go in the second quarter. He did go out of bounds on that pass play, plus we had the penalty, so that stopped the clock. Jones up under center here on 1st and 10. Got the eye running here. Give it to the deep back. That's Johnson. Still on his feet and gets down near the 20 before they take him down.
He's dragged down by
good gain on 1st down. So from the 26, right at the 20, is that the spot? Yes, sir. Gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And that was really good patient running from Johnson that time, waiting for his blockers, waiting for the play to materialize a little bit instead of busting through there before things really were set up.
Eventually, they said that drive, this series of downs started on the 27, Dustin, so I'm a liar. Gain of 7 there to the 20, so it's 2nd and 3. In the eons of footballdom, that won't make a whole lot of difference, but 2nd and 3. Hearts down to the Salem 20. Jones from the shotgun. Johnny's going to throw. He's got a man there. There's Nate McDonald. Caught it. Touchdown, Effingham. Nate McDonald was about a block behind the Salem defense. All John had to do was deliver it, and he delivered it well. Touchdown catch to Nate McDonald. Good for 20 yards, and the Hearts extend the lead to 14-6.
With 9:18 remaining in the half, makes it Effingham 14.
Score comes with 9:18 to go in the second quarter. 20-yard pass play. John Jones to Nate McDonald. So Nate had already got the 2-point conversion on the first score. He scores the touchdown this time. Let's see what the Hearts do as far as the conversion after trying a little switcheroo their first time. Jones is back in the shotgun, and they're going to run it. John dives and drives, and his knee down, I think, before the end zone. Yep, he's unsuccessful.
The attempt for a 2-point conversion.
So they tried for 2 running Jones. It's unsuccessful, but the Hearts still have an 8-point lead. 14-6 Effingham. 9:18 to go second quarter. Back with a kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
7:0571.
6 plays, 65 yards, took a minute 44. Nice drive for the Hearts. And we'll give you the other numbers in a minute. There's the kickoff. Salem takes it about their 20-yard line. Good return going to the far side of the field. Salem returns it out near the 40-yard line before they finally bring the return man down. And then a host of tacklers out there for Effingham. Lasher's in there. Been here on every play. Brady Walker limping as he comes away from that scrum there. Also in on that stop for the Hearts was Carlos Salcedo. Carlos and his brother Andy have had some good times on the JV this season in the early going. By the way, I'll give you the scores at halftime. Both the freshmen and the JV sophomore team won again this week. They are both 2-0. So some hope down on the farm as far as some kids that we may be seeing playing some varsity ball next year. 42 is where Salem finally returned that. Jace Hall, the return man, took it about the 20 out to the 42-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their 42. Hearts back up by 8 now, 14-6. Salem has to call time. Some problems in the Salem backfield, and they have to call time.
Timeout call.
So timeout Wildcats, 9:10 to go. Second quarter. Hearts lead at 14-6. Kenna, let's take a 30-second break. Hearts football on 97.9 XFM. Salem called time. That's their last time out of the half, so that'll limit their strategy. But they saw something as they moved up to the line that quarterback Johnny Tolliver did not like, and so he called timeout. And it comes with 9:10 to go in the second quarter. Hearts lead at 14-6. So far, the offense really clicking.
Yeah, Effingham did a really good job running the football early on in the game, and then got the passing game going a little bit there in that second scoring drive. So you always like to see kind of a nice all-around game for your offense, so that nobody knows for sure what's coming. And I think that you could say that about the Hearts right now.
Running from the shotgun, from the traditional set. They're looking at different formations, even on the extra point tries. So Salem has it 1st and 10 at their 42. Tolliver rolls out to the far side. He's going to let it go deep. Garland's got a good angle on it. Salem's there too. Salem makes the catch, and it's near the 15-yard line by the time they finally take him down. Johnny Tolliver showed some arm there. Wow, what a throw. And Jace Hall makes the catch down there again. And pass is complete inside the 15-yard line. Call it the 14-yard line. So from Salem's 42 to Effingham's 14-yard line, a gain of 44 yards. 44 yards and a first down for Salem to Effingham's 14-yard line.
That pass was a bit underthrown, but still a lot of arm there for Tolliver, and a good job by Hall to come back and get it with the defense right in his face.
So Salem in really good field position here in first down. There's the handoff to Tolliver from the shotgun. They're after him, and Quant had him. He gets rid of it anyway, and the catch, he comes to the other side of the end zone and makes the grab for the touchdown. Alec Quant almost had Tolliver in his grasp. Jace Hall came to the other side of the end zone and made the catch for a touchdown for Salem, and that makes it 14-12. Well, that showed me some gumption by Tolliver to hang in there, because Quant had him
and the Wildcats 12.
low, but Tolliver still could get his arm loose, and he completed that pass. He saw Hall come across the end zone here to the near side, and he hit him with a touchdown pass, and it's 14-12 as Salem scores again. The score comes with 8:32 to go in the second quarter. Wow, this may be last bats a key in this one, the way it's shaping up. Pass play good for 14 yards, 13 yards they call it officially, 13 yards. Salem's going to line up, and they're going to go for 2 and go for the tie here. Tolliver up under center. Looks to throw, rolls to the far side's got a man over there. He throws, and it is knocked down. Good defense by the Hearts that time.
Two-point conversion is incomplete.
As they were going for 2, and Garland knocks it away. So the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful, and the Hearts retain the lead. 14-12 Effingham. 8:32 to go second quarter. Back with a kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Hearts, go! Go, Hearts, go!
There's the kickoff. It's low, and it's touched by the Hearts, but covered up nicely by Chad Percival. So the Hearts do end up with a football at their 39-yard line. I don't know for sure whether he touched it. It looked like it was awfully close to Stephen Wolke. Chad Percival came up and covered it up, and so the Hearts do get the football, and they have it first down at their 39-yard line. So pretty good field position to start this drive. 2 plays, 58 yards. 46 seconds. That's what it took for Salem to score on the pass to Jace Hall. Pass for 2 was no good, so the Hearts still in front, but it's 14-12, and I don't know, last bats may be big here.
And I'll tell you what, Jace Hall showed incredible footwork in the back of the end zone to make that touchdown catch, and he only did get 1 foot in. That's all you need, of course, in the high school game, and that ball was really close to going out the back end of the end zone, but great concentration and great play for the Wildcats.
So, Hearts have it 1st and 10 at their 39-yard line. 8:31 to go in the second quarter. Jones going to keep. Salem got in the backfield and hit him for a loss. Back to the 35-yard line. Salem smelled that one out, and maybe the good offense has led to some spunky defense there by the Wildcats. As Inglis makes the stop back to the 35 from the 39 to the 35, a loss of 4, and it's 2nd and 14.
4 brings up 2nd and 14.
So back to the 35-yard line. 14-12. Salem did not score their first possession, but each team has scored their next 2 times they've had the football. Jones up under center. They're going up the middle. Good run going. Is that McDonald? He's got a first down near midfield. Nate McDonald took it to the middle field stripe, and it's a first down for the Hearts. Boy, they just had a surge right up the middle. Nate followed the wave, and it's to midfield from the 36 to the midfield, a gain of 14, and it's enough for a first down.
Yeah, Nate's going to get credit for that one in the scorebook, but I think that's kind of a team run there, because you had about a half a dozen guys just kind of pushing forward and bringing them along for the ride.
Sideline warning on the defense.
So a sideline warning on the Salem defense. And There you go. That's all it is a warning, but you only get one warning.
Must be something about that sideline. Modern Day got one a couple weeks ago, too.
That's it. It's that sideline.
Was good enough for the first down.
Anyway, a gain of 14 to midfield, and a new set of downs for the Hearts right at midfield. 14-12, Effingham by 2. Salem's been unable to convert after scoring a touchdown. Jones goes up under center here on first down. Hands it off to McDonald. Nate dives near the near side, got close to the 47. Gain about 3 on first down there. Just a little off tackle there. To the 47, a gain of 3, and that'll make it 2nd and 7.
The stop is by 54, Robert Martin.
7:27 to go in this second quarter.
The ball is at the Wildcat.
Hearts have scored both times they've had the football. Salem scored the last 2 times they've had the football, but the Hearts have converted. And that's the difference. Jones will stay up under center here on 2nd and 7. There's the snap. Hand off to the deep back. Grant Johnson, good run going. He's still on his feet. To the 30, to the 25, to the 20. Still loose. 5. Touchdown Effingham. Grant Johnson, great broken field running. Touchdown Effingham. No flags. Hearts extend the lead to 20-12. 42-yard touchdown run.
And Salem 12.
The score comes with 6:59 to go in the second quarter. And Dustin, we may have to check to see if we'd have ink in the pens tonight. 42-yard touchdown run for Mr. Grant Johnson. That was pretty. Let's see about the extra point here. They've got Jones at the quarterback spot. Most everybody else except the center unbalanced. Now the Hearts will shift to a traditional set. So, boy, they've got everybody guessing on the conversion tries tonight. Now they're going to kick. Jones will hold. Brady Walker to try the extra point. The placement's good. The kick's up, and the kick just crawls over the bar, and it's good. Just across the crossbar. Hearts extended to 21-2.
Jones is good. It's now Effingham 21 and Salem 12.
That's good thought, Scott. Jordan Tunn. Give a shout out to Jordan. He snapped on that, as he does on the extra point tries. So the kick's good, and the Hearts extend it to a 9-point lead. 6:59 to go second quarter. It's Effingham 21, Salem 12. Back in 30 seconds here on 97.9 XFM. All right, let's see what happens here. Hearts complete a 4-play, 61-yard drive. Took a minute 33, highlighted by the 42-yard touchdown run by Grant Johnson. Brady Walker's kick was good, and the Hearts lead at 21-12. Still 6:59 to go in the second quarter. We've already had 5 touchdowns. Here's Walker's kickoff from the 40. It's a low one. Squibber taken, fielded by Salem, and they finally covered up at about their 35-yard line. One-handed grab there.
Squib kick recovery for the Wildcats.
Inglis recovers it at the 34-yard line.
Salem will take over first and 10 at their own 34 with 6:56 remaining.
Is where they'll set up shop here. 21-12 Effingham. Again, 4 plays, 61 yards. Just took a minute 33. 42-yard touchdown run by Grant Johnson. Again, kick good by Walker, and the Hearts have a 9-point advantage. That's their biggest lead to this point. 6:56 to go in the second quarter, so the potential for a lot more fireworks here, as that's 5 straight possessions that somebody scored. Tolliver's going to come up under center here on first down. Salem again starting the drive at their 34, and they had a man on the line move.
Flag before the snap.
I presume this is against Salem.
False start on the offense. 5 yards, still first down.
Looked like the tight end on this side jumped a little quick.
First whistle against Salem of the evening comes
29-yard line.
6:56 left in the first half.
5-yard loss will move it back to the 29. What kind of stats are you getting over there?
Well, I'll tell you what, our friend Grant Johnson has had a nice night. 8 carries for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns so far. That's what's going to jump out at you right away.
That's healthy. So the 5-yard walk-off, and it's 1st and 15 now for Salem back at their 29-yard line. Tolliver up under center here on 1st and a bunch. Going to throw. Little squib pass up over the top, and it's complete, and they get a lot of the yardage they needed. It's not a first down. Ferrero makes the catch as he was diving back and kind of
tackled by Andy Salcedo.
Hook shotted it over his head and caught by Ferrero. Salcedo on the stop. It is complete out to the 43
a gain of 9,
3-yard line.
3-yard line brings
so from the 29 to the 43, 14-yard gain, and it's second and about 1. Second and about 1. They had 15 for a first down. They got 14 of it back there on that pass play. 6:20 to go before halftime. Hearts on top 21-12. It's been a wild one. Tolliver up under center here on 2nd and 1. Going to pitch it. They come to the near side. Hall's loose. He drives, gets it out across the 45, got the first down before he's run out of bounds by Keith Lasher with some help from Joe Cate. But he got the first down. Chase Hall's been a busy man. Again, he was not available to Salem last week. He's back and he's making his presence felt. The 48, so from the 43 to the 48, a gain of 5. New set of downs for Salem. 1st and 10 at their 48-yard line. Again, we'll be your home for St. Louis Rams football starting this Sunday. Rams season opener. They play host to the Philadelphia Eagles at the Jones Dome. Kickoffs at noon Sunday. Pregame at 11 here on 97.9 XFM. Tolliver up under center on 1st and 10 from Salem's 48-yard line. The Wildcat quarterback barks out the signals. Man in motion. There's the handoff up the gut. A decent gain, but a stop by the Hearts after about a 5-yard gain. Matt Hahn on the carry. Ryan Ways down there. There's Joe Cate again as they blocked up the middle. Cate, the last one off the field.
Stop is by Ryan Ways along with Joe Cate.
To the 47-yard line of Effingham. So from Salem's 48 to Effingham's 47, a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 5.
Down to the Effingham 47-yard line brings up 2nd and 5.
5:37 to go in this second quarter.
Matt Hahn's listed at 6'2", 230 pounds, and he used all that weight to really barrel through the line on that play.
Up under center, Tolliver. Hearts are coming. There's a handoff to the deep man. Hall's loose. He comes to the near side. He's finally taken down, but he has the first down. Lasher again, and Levi Michael came over to help. But it's near the Hearts' 40-yard line, and that's enough for a first down. They ran him out of bounds right at about the 40, and that's about a yard past the first down marker. So to the 40. From this 47 to the 40, a gain of 7 for Hall. And again, he was not available to them last week, and he's making a difference.
Yeah, he's got 6 carries for only 19 yards, but part of that was a hit for a loss that moved him back a little bit, but also 5 catches for 93 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That's the thing. He's been huge receiving the football. So they have it to the Hearts 40, 1st and 10. 5:18 to go before halftime. Up under center's Tolliver as the train comes by. Tolliver rolling to the far side. Lost the football. Falls on it. It'll be a loss, though. Back to the Hearts 44-yard line. Tyler Bushu was after him, and he tagged him out. Tyler had a beat on him, but Tyler Bushu was there after Tolliver recovered that football, but it's back to Effingham's 44, a 4-yard loss, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 14. So T. Bushu on the stop, and it's 2nd and 14 now.
And Tolliver usually looks really comfortable rolling out there, and that's the first time you've really seen him make a mistake moving with the football. I'll tell you what, I don't know what kind of struggles he had last week against Newton, but he seems to have corrected them tonight. It's looked really good in the passing game.
Numbers I saw, 6 for 24 for 47 yards last week. But wow, what a difference a week's making. Of course, he didn't have Jace Hall to throw to. Let's see what happens now as they go to the shotgun here on 2nd and 15. Hall's in motion to the far side. Tolliver back to throw. He's looking Hall's way. There's the throw. It's caught out there and dropped. Incomplete. They went to the short man that time, and he caught it and dropped it.
Is incomplete.
Intended receiver out there is
the intended receiver.
Brandon Brushwitz. He's a senior for the Wildcat team. Incomplete pass, stops clock with 4:18 to go in the second quarter and brings up a 3rd and 14 situation here. But this has been some of the times they've been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, fourth and very long down towards the goal line ended up in a score for Salem. So at this point, you can't really, with the passing game they've shown, you can't count them out of any situation.
So they're at the Hearts' 44-yard line. It's 3rd and 14 from the shotgun. Tolliver looking to convert. There's a flag in the Salem backfield. The pass is complete to Hall. He came to the near side. He's still on his feet. There's another flag. He gets to the 35-yard line before they bring him down.
All kinds of flags on the field.
There was a flag thrown as Tolliver was backpedaling. There's another flag here at midfield that I hadn't seen. There's another flag thrown at about the 40 on the run. So after the catch. So we'll see what this is all about. This is going to take the entire officiating crew.
Well, I'm going to guess the second flag goes against Salem. I'm not real sure about the first one, though.
So you're saying offsetting penalties?
I don't know. I mean, I'll probably be wrong, so I don't know if I want to speculate too much.
Here's the indication. They're talking to Salem, but maybe he's just getting details. Penalties on Salem. There were 3 flags. Now they're talking to Effingham, so this is going to be good news, however it comes out. The flag is laying. The flag they're going to keep. Well, there's still the one back here in the backfield. But the flag we're paying attention to
and also an illegal block in the
is
back
at the 40 here. And we will get the call here in a minute from the referee as to exactly what the situation is. Nice thing about being home, one of many, is that you find out what the deal is. And here it is.
There are 2 penalties on the play. Illegal block in the back on the offense. That's declined. Illegal shift on the offense. That will be accepted. 5 yards from the previous spot. Repeat, 3rd down.
Which makes sense because that's the penalty that occurred before the pass completion. So the Hearts are going to take the one that hurt Salem the most. And so that'll move it back from the Hearts 44 to the Hearts 49. That penalty came before the pass completion, so that's the one they take. And so a 5-yard walk-off back to the Hearts 49, and now it's 3rd and 19.
So essentially everything that just happened on the field didn't actually happen.
Yes, you just have to wipe that from your memory banks. That really didn't happen. All right. Still in Effingham territory, barely now. 3rd and 19 for the Wildcats at Salem at Effingham's 49-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Hearts need to come up big here. 3rd and 19. Need to stuff it. The Hearts are coming. Snap is over his head. He has to fall on the football, and the Hearts will get it inside Salem's 35-yard line. The snap from the shotgun was way over Tolliver's head. He has to go back and cover it, and it'll be 1st and 10. Or excuse me, that's 4th down. Excuse me, that's 4th down. My apologies. So that'll bring up 4th down. So now it's 4th and, let's see, from Effingham's 49. My apologies for that, gang. Back to Salem's 35. So that's a 16-yard loss. So it's 4th and 35. 4th and 35, and they're back at their own 35-yard line. Richards will punt. Garland, the lone back here to receive this punt. There's the snap. It's low. He gets it away. Kick. Gonna bounce. Joe takes it on the hop, and he gets away from one defender going to the far side. There's a flag. He gets across the 40-yard line before they take him down about the 43-yard line.
Garland on the return.
So Joe took it on the hop, gets it out across the 40 to about the 43-yard line, and now let's see what the flag is about. That flag came very early. So let's see what the story is there. Maybe a man downfield. But they're talking to Salem, so it must be against the Hearts.
Legal block, I'm sure.
Here's the call. Sure, the Hearts.
This is 26. On the return, illegal block in the back. On the return team, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
So the football, because Garland returned it out across the 40. That's from the spot of the foul, which was at the 37.
They're offering free dental care tomorrow.
So the flag was thrown at the 37, and it's a 10-yard walk-off from there. So the Hearts are going to end up with it 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. So block in the back on the return. So the spot of the flag was 37-yard line, 10-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hearts at their 27-yard line. But it's 1st and 10. 2:56 to go, 2nd quarter. Hearts in front, 21-12. John Jones from the shotgun. Good snap, handoff to Johnson. Grant coming to the near side. He may be gone. Midfield, 40, got to beat one man. He got by him to the 30, 20. Nobody's going to catch him now. Touchdown, Effingham. Grant Johnson, 73 yards for the score. And the Hearts extend their lead to 27-12. The score comes with 2:41 to go in the 2nd quarter.
With 2:41 remaining
on the 73-yard touchdown run by Grant Johnson. And still 2:41 to go in the quarter and the half. 73 yards. Grant Johnson is having one of those nights. Let's try the conversion here. 27-12 now, as the Hearts have scored every time they've had the football. Jones, the line shifts now. They look like they're going to kick. Jones to hold. Walker to kick. Good snap. There's the placement. Kicks up. Kick is good. Hearts extend the lead to 28-12. 2:41 to go. Second quarter. Back in a minute on 97.9 XFM. A little bit of rain out there. It didn't slow down Grant Johnson as he took it 73 yards for the score. First play from scrimmage, a 15-second scoring drive. Low kick by Walker. It's touched again by Salem, but they have a kid fall on it about their 38-yard line.
The Wildcats recover the kickoff.
Hearts haven't tried to kick deep.
Credit number 39.
It's covered up by the Wildcats' Nathan King, one of their sophomores out there. He covered it up at the 38-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Salem at their 38-yard line. Wayne says a little rain outside the booth on him up top. Don't forget, you'll have all the video within hours of the conclusion of this game. 2:38 to go before halftime. Hearts lead at 28-12. Hearts scored 14 points last week. They scored 7 points the first week. They've already beat that in the first half here tonight, up 28-12. A couple of minutes yet before halftime.
And Grant Johnson's already up over 200 yards rushing for the game, too.
He has torn it up. Tolliver up under center. Here's the handoff. Good couple of moves, and the man's loose. He's going to go a long way. Can the Hearts secondary get him? They got a couple of guys after him. He's inside the 15. They finally take him down at the 10-yard line. Lasher finally got there and helped.
Big gainer for the Wildcats.
But Richards
down by 26.
Got a bundle. Keith Lasher on the stop with, I think that was Salcedo coming over to help late. But the bottom line is Andy Salcedo, but 1st and 10 to the 10. So Bradley Richards
it's first and
from
goal,
Salem's
at the Effingham
38 to Effingham's 10. 52-yard run. 52-yard run, and they have it 1st and goal at the Hearts' 10-yard line. Wow. What a game. 2:15 to go in the second quarter. We have a long way to go. Tolliver up under center here on 1st and 10 at the 10 of Effingham. There's the snap. There's the handoff. It's Hall up the middle, and the Hearts stuff it after a yard or two. Take your pick on tacklers. Quant's in there. Let's see who else is mixing it up. McDonald's in there. Nate Boggs is there. Ryan Way's helping people up. Middle did a nice job that time. Hall got about a yard and a half. It's just shy of the 8-yard line. Give him 2. And it's 2nd and 8 at the 8. And there's a minute 40 to go. And remember, Salem has no timeouts left. So that could factor into their decision making here. At a minute and a half to go. 2nd and 8 at the 8. Hearts lead at 28-12. Tolliver again up under center. They pitch the ball, and is it caught or is it incomplete? Incomplete. Incomplete's the ruling on the field. It's a deal where he's turning around and kind of flings it in the general direction of a receiver. If the Hearts can sniff that out, they can pick that.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of a Tim Tebow looking thing. A quick fake, and then he turns around and makes almost like a little jump pass just to dump over the line, and it has worked tonight, but with the night he's having, that's a first.
So that stops the clock with a minute 22 to go. It is 3rd 8-yard line. The official had but spotted at the 7, and then he moved it quickly back to the 8. Thank you. From the shotgun, Tolliver rolling to the far side. They're after him. There's the throw, and it is caught. And it is caught for a touchdown. Holy cow. Another touchdown catch. Brandon Brushwitz that time. Number 81, Brandon Brushwitz makes the catch from 8 yards out. And that gets Salem back to within 28-18. Score comes with a minute 15 to go before halftime. Well, the Hearts had a couple of defenders up there, and they couldn't get ahead of Brushwitz and knock that one down. I thought the Hearts might actually pick that one, but instead Brushwitz catches it for the touchdown. So that makes it 28-18. Clock stops with a minute 15 to go. See if they go for 1 or 2 here. Looks like they're going to go for 2. So Tolliver lines up in the shotgun on the 2-point conversion attempt. One man lined up beside him. There's the snap. They're going to let Colliver run it in, and he is right at the goal line. No, he is stopped short. Side judge says no. The ball is just shy of the goal line.
Jace Hall on the 2-point attempt conversion is no good.
So the snap went to
the score remains Effingham
Jace
28.
Hall. He was back there lined up beside the quarterback, and the snap went to Hall. And he tried for 2, and they say they stopped him just shy of the goal line. So the Hearts stuff it, but their lead is down to 10. It's 28-18 with 1:15 to go before halftime. Kenna, let's take a 30-second break here on 97.9 XFM.
9 XFM, WXEF, Effingham.
So Brushwitz made the 8-yard catch. The try for 2 was no good on the run.
Joe Garland.
Tell me about the drive, Dustin.
4 plays, 62 yards, minute 26.
4:62, a minute 26. All right, here's the kickoff, and it's short, and it's out of bounds. And let's see what happens here.
I think there was a whistle and a flag on the field before the kick ever would have been official. I think maybe some Salem players were on their way down the field too quickly.
Offside on the kicking team.
All right, so that'll be 5. So we'll kick it again. Joe Garland's back deep, so's Keith Lasher. Garland the deepest. And you've got Garland in there. You've got Lasher in the second deck.
Any kind of field position advantage you can get here is big with 1:15 left. It gives you that much better chance to try and get a score here before the half is over with.
Hearts do have all 3 of their timeouts, so with 1:15 to go, you could work some sneakiness here. Let's see what happens on this kick now. Kicking now from his 35. There's the boot. It's down the middle, and it is fielded by Lasher. He dropped it, picked it up. Keith takes it up the middle of the field, now coming to the near side, still on his feet. Get him a block. He's coming to the near side to the 35. He's still on his feet out of bounds. Or no, he's not. He gets out across the 45-yard line before they finally run him down. Nice return by Keith Lasher.
Lasher on the kick return.
Good work as he had to really dance to stay in bounds. It's to the 47-yard line. Good return to the 47-yard line. So Effingham 1st and 10 at their 47-yard line, still with 1:02 to go. So let's see what happens here. And the Hearts still with 3 timeouts to work with before halftime.
We'll call that a 25-yard return for Lasher, and that's pretty good considering he had to recover the football there. It was a line drive kick, kind of got him in the chest. I don't know that they were expecting it to go deep because honestly, Salem hasn't kicked deep all game, mostly just little dribblers through the front line of Effingham blockers.
So I've got room for one more score this half. 1:02, Hearts lead at 28-18. Jones from the shotgun. There's the snap, giving it to Lasher. Keith going to the far side. Good run going. Got the first down, dives inside the 45-yard line before they take him down. So Lasher going to work. Nice return on the punt, or on the kickoff rather. And a good return here, and they say he is shy of the first down, pardon me, to the 44-yard line. So from Effingham's 47 to Salem's 44, it's a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, Jones to the near side. The pass, it's caught out there by Brady Walker to the 30, to the 25, still on his feet. Taking down about the 24-yard line. Football comes loose, but they say he was on the ground before that occurred. Pass complete to the 24-yard line. Still 26 seconds left. Brady, who already got his bell rung last week, a little slow getting up, and now he gets helped up by a couple of teammates, and he walks off the field under his own power. So a first down for the Hearts, and it's spotted right at the 24-yard line. And the Hearts call time. From the 44 to the 24, a 20-yard pass completion there from Jones to Walker, and the Hearts called time. Back in 30, Kenna, here on 97.9 XFM.
Here's a Charleston.
Hearts get it to the 24-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line of the Wildcats. Still 26 seconds left, so the Hearts have plenty of opportunity here with 2 timeouts remaining to do something special. Nice pass play there. So at the 24,
Wildcat 25.
so at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 here. Jones from the shotgun. McDonald in motion to the far side. Jones going to throw. Got some blocking. Cross the middle to nobody. Incomplete, and that'll bring up a 2nd down. Clock stops with 22 seconds left. There was nobody where John threw the football, so he was playing it safe and threw it out the back of the end zone. So the clock stops with 22 seconds left, and it brings up a 2nd and 10.
It's John's first incompletion. He was 3 for 3 before that for 59 yards, and obviously that was still a smart play, even though it was an incompletion. He did the right thing. He didn't have anybody, and he threw it to the safe spot on the field.
So you're still working with 2 timeouts and still 22 seconds, so you can get a lot done in this amount of time. John again from the shotgun. McDonald again in motion to the far side. There's the snap. Here comes Salem. They held him out. Pass across the middle to Grant Johnson. He gets it inside the 15-yard line.
Complete to Grant Johnson.
And
he's
very near a first down. And timeout Hearts with 14 seconds left. Hearts call their 2nd timeout.
Brushwitz, along with help from Matt Hahn, as Effingham calls
pass is complete to the 15-yard line, so give him 9, Dustin. From the 24 to the 15, 14 seconds remaining, and the Hearts now have it at Salem's 15-yard line.
Yeah, and I'd like to point out that number 71, Taylor Clare, did a real good job blocking for Jones there, giving him time to get rid of the football. There was some pretty good Salem pressure coming up, and nice one-on-one blocking there.
That's the Hearts' 2nd timeout, so they should have 1 remaining here with 14 seconds left.
Sports action this week. The boys golf team
they have it
on Tuesday, and they
3rd and 1 at Salem's 15-yard line.
Was the medalist.
I was about to say that Claire was blocking John's blind side, but I forget that not everyone's left-handed like I am. So.
However,
and I am.
Was the medalist at 35.
And I put the blind side in that they might have thought of me when they were thinking about that phrase. I get blindsided on a regular basis. 3rd and 1 anyway. Hearts called their 2nd timeout, so 1 left. 14 seconds, and they have it at the Salem 15-yard line. Effingham in front here, 28-18. It's been an offensive explosion here tonight in this first half of football. This time, Jones going up under center on 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. He's giving it to the deep back. That's Johnson. Grant dives and gets the first down, and the Hearts quickly call time with 10 seconds left. Just got enough for the first down. And the Hearts try to hurry up offense here. So it's a first down to the 14, a gain of 1, and they try a hurry up offense. Now they don't. They just didn't go off the field. They already had play called. So I thought they were maybe going to try and get Salem in a hurry up, but they already had the play called. So they're ready to go here without coming to the sideline. They don't have the... It is a first down. They hadn't moved the change yet. So now those are in place.
It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Now we're happy and glad. All right. 1st and 10 for Effingham at Salem's 14, and Jones just jumps back and spikes the football, so they save the touchdown.
With 7 seconds remaining.
So they save the touchdown, or excuse me, save the timeout. And now there's 7.7 seconds left, because we still have the Hearts with 1 timeout, right?
That's what I've got.
Okay. So Jones spiked the football there. It's 2nd and 10 now at Salem's 14-yard line. So they're saving that last timeout, I guess, just in case. Well, we may ask Coach about that after the game.
Yeah, you run a play here, there's not going to be much time left.
Right. From the shotgun, Jones going to throw. He's got a man there, and it's picked off by Salem.
The pass was intercepted in the end.
Brady Walker was the intended receiver. Brushwitz, who just scored for Salem on the other end of the field, intercepts the attempted touchdown pass. And so Brushwitz picks it off in the end zone. Brady Walker was the intended receiver, but Brushwitz had it played well. He was about 5 yards up the field, and the ball never got to Walker. So with 3.4 seconds left before halftime, Salem is going to get the football at the 20, because he was in the end zone when he made that interception. So it's 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their 20 with 3.4 seconds left. So do you take a knee or do you throw it 80 yards?
This deep, I don't really see why you would risk it. I think they're probably just going to take a knee. Or run the football. I don't know. They probably aren't going to throw.
Some of you gamblers out there, I know. And they do take the knee, and that's the half. It's been an interesting one. Hearts by 10. It's Effingham 28, Salem 18. We'll check the scoring. There's plenty of that. Lots of stats. And Ken will have a raft of scores for us back at the studio. So that's all coming up on the halftime show in just a minute. At the break, it's Effingham 28, Salem 18 here on 97.9 XFM. Now, though, the Hearts footballers are the first priority here on the broadcast as they lead Salem 28-18. Again, neither of these teams has won this season, so something has to give. And so far, so good for Effingham. We had 6 touchdowns in the second quarter. Hearts are going to get the ball to start this second half. Johnson's back, and they squib it. And does it go 10 yards? Salem grabbed it.
Onside kick recovered by Salem.
Salem has recovered the onside kick successfully. It went the required 10 yards, and Salem got on it and covers it at Effingham's 46-yard line. So the Hearts, who were supposed to receive, are going to go on defense out of the gate here to start this second half. So the Hearts lead at 28-18, but the onside kick is successful for Salem. Jace Hall covered it, of course. He ought to get the best seat on the bus going home. He's had some half of football. So they get it 1st and 10 at the Hearts 46. Let's see what happens here as we start this second half on an uneasy note. Tolliver up under center to start here. Going to throw. Coming to the near side. He's got it out there deep. There's Hall. He overthrew him. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 5 seconds ticked off the clock. 11:55 to go in the third quarter. 6 touchdowns in that second quarter. Hearts lead it 28-18.
And even on that play, although the ball was overthrown, Hall shows you exactly why he's been such a dangerous receiver. He finds another gear. He kind of lulls you to sleep with one speed, puts on the burners, and gets behind the defense kind of just before anybody can even realize it.
They were thrown to the far side of the field in the first half. That time they came to the near side, and he overthrew him. But as you said, Hall certainly had his radar up. So let's see what happens here on 2nd and 10 at the Hearts 46. Tolliver again up under center on this play. Going to throw again. Goes to the far side. It is caught out there, and the tackle made immediately. Brushwitz on the stop. Garland and Joe Cade. So a pair of Joes on the stop there, just shy of the first down marker at the 36-yard line. So from the 46 to the 36, it is just a hair shy of a first down. 3rd and less than a yard. You can see some air between the sticks, but not too much. 3rd down as they got 9 of the 10 there on that pass by Brushwitz, on the pass to Brushwitz. And next week we go to Paris. Kickoff 7 o'clock. We'll have it for you here. Tolliver will stay up under center here on 3rd and very short at the Hearts 36, and everybody's jumping. Several Hearts across the line of scrimmage. But were they drawing offside? Let's check it out. The officials huddle. Here's the indication.
Prior to the snap, offsides on the defense, 5 yards, the result will be a first down.
So the Hearts jumped, and that's enough to give the Salem Wildcats a first down. So to the 31, gain of 5.
By penalty, they have it 1st and 10 at the Effingham 31.
So they got it on the onside kick. They get the first down on a penalty. Am I getting a little squeamish?
This is a frustrating first 56 seconds of the second half. I think you have every right to be a little concerned.
Yeah, with the success Tolliver's had throwing the football. Wow. 10:55 to go third quarter. Hearts are up 10, but Salem's marching. They have it 1st and 10 at Effingham's 31-yard line. This time up under center. They're going to hand off, and the Hearts are waiting. Holy cow. That was Richards on the carry, and the Hearts steamrolled him. Grant Johnson led the charge, and he is taken down at least for no gain and maybe a half-yard loss. They're going to score it right back at the 31, so we'll call it no gain, and it's 2nd and 10. Well, they hadn't run much, and that's not going to encourage them.
Yeah, Johnson was back there in a hurry and quickly got help, but definitely the initial contact from the safety there.
So let's see what happens. Hearts have got 4 guys back deep. Tolliver looking to throw. Came to the far side. The pass is complete out there, I think, to Hall, and good run after the catch to about the 25. but not a first down. Tyler Bushu peeled off the pile. There's Landon Williams, Joe Cade again. And it was Hall who caught the pass inside the 25-yard line. 31 to the 25, a gain of 6, let's call it. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Ball is just inside the Hearts' 25-yard line. 28-18 Effingham, but Salem making noise here again. What a game. We were so used to not much offense the first 2 weeks. Till late in that Salem game, or late in the Charleston game last week. Well, we've had nothing but offense here tonight. Up under center, Tolliver on 3rd and 3. Here's the handoff to the deep back. He's loose. He's got an angle to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Salem. Jace Hall has been the singular biggest thorn in the Hearts' side in this football game. A 25-yard run for a touchdown. They call it 24 on the board, so who am I to quibble? 24-yard run, and that makes it 28-24. So the Hearts are still going to retain the lead here, but Hall has just, with his feet and his hands, given the Hearts fits. They're going to kick for 1. There's the placement. The kick is blocked. Grant Johnson got up and blocked that kick. Nice work by Grant. So the Hearts still lead by 4. But Salem scoring early and often lately. And early and often in the second half. 9:06 to go in this third quarter. Hearts 28, Salem 24. Kickoff on the way in 30 seconds here on 97.9 XFM. 5 plays, 54 yards. It took 254. Highlighted by the 24-yard run by Jace Hall. The kick was no good, though, blocked by the Hearts, so the Hearts are still in front, 28-24. The deep man here, Grant Johnson, fields that kickoff at about the 11. Gets it to the 15, to the 20, still on his feet to the 25. Gets away, going out to the open field, to the 40, to the 45, to midfield. Can they catch him? I don't think so. To the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Effingham. Grant Johnson took that at about the 11-yard line and takes it to the house. And the Hearts regain a 10-point advantage, 34-24. The score comes with 8:49 to go in the third quarter. Wow. He had trouble fielding that football. You notice that?
Well,
once he finally got it, see you.
Why not just make things interesting?
Holy cow. I'm saying the 11-yard line.
That's what I have written down.
89-yard kickoff return. Grant Johnson and the Hearts score, and it's 34-24. It comes with 8:49 to go in the third quarter. I tell you what, you don't have time to go out for a sandwich unless your fridge is in your living room or right next to your radio. We're going to get a lot of hits on the website on this one. Holy cow. As if we don't already. Let's see. Hearts have tried a lot of different things on the conversion. They snap directly to Nate McDonald, and he runs it in for 2. So the Hearts get those 2 points they didn't get earlier, and they extend the lead to a dozen. By the way, this is the biggest lead of the night. Just for what that's worth. 8:49 to go, third quarter. It's Effingham 36, Salem 24. Kickoff and 30 here on 97.9 XFM. By the way, how many seconds, by the way, Dustin? We're back on the air here.
17.
17-second drive. I like that. One play, 89 yards. Kickoff return for Grant Johnson. And the Hearts get the 2-point conversion on the pitch to Nate McDonald. Or I guess it was a direct snap to Nate, actually.
Yeah, direct snap.
2-point conversion successful. And the Hearts extend the lead to 12, 36-24. Wow. That is not the longest kickoff return, by the way, in Effingham history. But it's among the top 10. Here's a kickoff. We've had plenty of them. It's fielded by Salem inside their 10. And they get away, and now he doesn't get away. His name McDonald, and Levi Michael runs Albert over near the protected area there where the players stand. So McDonald and Michael make sure that Albert doesn't get too far away, and in fact, this might be the worst field position Salem's had tonight. It's 1st and 10 at their 19-yard line. 1st and 10 at their 19-yard line. I believe this is their worst field position of the night to start a drive. So the Hearts have the lead to 12, and it's because of extra points. The Hearts' conversions have been largely successful. Salem's largely have not. And the Hearts, as a result, have extended the lead to 12 now, 36-24, with 8:44 to play in the third quarter. Johnny Tolliver back up under center to start this series for Salem. He's going to hand off. It's right up the gut. Couple of nice blocks. Now the Hearts react well. As a couple of people in on that stop. Cade was there, Way was there, and also helping out in the middle for Effingham that time was unless they've got somebody else in Tyler Johnson's number, because Tyler, we were told, was not playing tonight. Could have been Stephen Wolke, could have been 43. Regardless, the run is to the 23-yard line. So from the 19 to the 23, a gain of 4, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 6. Tolliver again up under center. Handoff up the gut, and the Hearts stuff it again. They get it out to about the 25-yard line. Matt Hahn, the ball carrier that time. And Nate Boggs is in there. Michael again. I tell you what, Alec Quant also in the middle of that on that stop to the 25, gain of 2. So all of a sudden, Salem much more conservative than you would expect, although they're pretty deep in their own territory this possession. So that might change the strategy a little here.
Sure, not a part of the field you really want to be throwing pickoffs in.
Levi Michael back out there. Or, excuse me, Travis Michael out there for the Hearts. Back to throw. Tolliver rolling to the far side. There's the throw. The pass is incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. So nice work by the Hearts defense that series. Boy, that's exactly what you hope after a score. Get a 3 and out.
Yeah, and pressure on the quarterback created that incompletion there. He was on the run from the start, and Tolliver delivered that one low, mainly because he had to deliver the throw while he was on the run.
Keith Lasher is going to drop back here to take this punt. So the Hearts get a 3 and out. That's huge in a game where we had 6 touchdowns in the second quarter alone. Hearts lead at 36-24. Lasher back to receive at about his own 45-yard line. Punt will come from the 15 of Salem. So the Hearts have the potential for some great field position here. There's the punt. It's a nice one. High and down the middle. Fielded by Lasher on the hop. It's taken inside the 40. He gets away from one defender, still on his feet, drives and gets out to about the 43-yard line before they take him down. So Keith Lasher stayed with it and gets it back out across the 40-yard line, and the Hearts with some pretty good field position to start this series. And a 12-point lead for Effingham, 36-24. Call it the... See where the spot of the football is here precisely as the officials discuss it. I'm going to put it at the 43-yard lines where this will start. So 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. 36-24 Hearts with 7:03 to go in the third quarter.
Hearts have it first.
Hearts will get it.
43.
Jones is going to run from the shotgun out of the gate on this series. There's the snap. He keeps it. Gets near the 45, gets out across the 45. They had Johnson lined up beside him, and Grant came to the near side. Jones kept, though, and took it out to the 45. That's where they're going to spot it, a 2-yard gain to the 45, a gain of 2. Brings up a 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 for the Hearts. 6:40 to go in the third quarter. Hearts by a dozen, looking for their first win of the season. And it's been a rough go so far, but boy, that 3 and out last time made me feel good. Handoff up the gut. There's Nate McDonald, and they've got that wedge going again, and it might be another first down.
Right up the middle.
Nate McDonald takes it into Salem territory. They'll spot the football at the 47-yard line. From Effingham's 45 to Salem's 47, a gain of 8, and it's just shy of a first down. 3rd and about a half a yard.
Ball spotted just shy of the first down marker.
So, boy, it is a little bit of daylight between the 3rd down marker and the first down marker. Up under center, Jones gets the snap, gives it to McDonald. Nate's got the first down.
First down for Effingham.
Good surge by the middle of that line. Nate running behind it successfully, and the Hearts get the first down. They only needed about a half a yard from the Salem 43. 7 to the 44. Gain of 3. They only needed 1, so a gain of 3, and they get the first down. So first down for the Hearts as they continue to play well tonight in front here, 36 to 24. Jones back to the shotgun now here on 1st and 10. Good snap. Gives the ball to Johnson. Grant's taking it up the middle. He's loose from a couple of people. He's loose again. Here he goes. Touchdown, Effingham. Grant Johnson, another touchdown. This one, 44 yards. And the Hearts' lead is extended to 42 to 24. And that record is seriously in jeopardy. We'll tell you about that in a minute. Bottom line is, Grant takes it 44 yards. The score comes with 5:25 to go in the third period as Grant Johnson takes it 44 yards for the score. And now we'll see about the conversion attempt. Hearts have scored every possession, or did they have to punt once? One punt?
No, not a punt. The interception.
The interception into that play. That's right. The throw for the end zone. That's right. They're going to kick for 1 here. Ton to snap. Jones placement. The kick is up, and the kick is plenty good by Brady Walker. And the Hearts extend the lead to 43 to 24. 5:25 left in the third quarter. Hearts in front by 19 now. Back with a kickoff in 30 seconds here on 97.9 XFM. Scoring drive, 3 plays, 57 yards. It took 1:38 and was highlighted by a 44-yard touchdown gallop by Grant Johnson. The kick by Walker was good, and the Hearts, again, the score comes with 5:25 left in the third quarter, and the Hearts have extended their lead to 43 to 24. Grant's numbers right now?
I got him at 250 yards on 11 carries now and 4 touchdowns.
So 13 yards shy of the single game record for rushing. The official total, the official record is 263. Dustin has Grant at 250 yards. Brady Walker's kick from the 40. Nice boot. Hall takes it at the 10. That always makes me nervous when he has the football. Coming to the near side, he got away from the initial defenders, and there he stopped at about the 35-yard line. Boy, he is a talented kid. Walker had to come up with a stop, and Joe Cade as well, and a very, very late flag. A very, very late flag. I hope that's not on the Hearts, but it might be. Flag was thrown at the Salem 35-yard line, and they'll talk this over. The flag came very, very late after the play was over, so we'll see what happens here. Flag was thrown right at the 35-yard line. We're talking it over, and let's see what this ends up being about here. We're still talking.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the kicking team will add 15 yards to the end of the run, be a first down.
Holy cow. So the Hearts had some momentum, and then that happens. And unsportsmanlike conduct, that's 15 yards tacked on to the end of the play. That's unfortunate. Wow. So that'll move the football out to about midfield by the time they get done walking this off. The kickoff return had gone to the 35, and then a 15-yard penalty. The spot of the football will be right at midfield. Wow. So Salem, great field position as if they need it. So the Hearts just got it to where it was almost comfortable, a 19-point lead, and now the Wildcats get to start the drive at midfield.
Yeah, that's just the last thing you want to do. I can't think of too many things lower on the list of things you want to do when you almost seemed like you might have a game in control than to give the other team a 50-yard field to start the game or start a possession.
See who's out there on defense back in that secondary. I see Zeb Collier out there for the Hearts. McDonald's playing the safety spot, giving Grant a breather now. Lasher's over one of the corners. Travis Michael has played a lot here in this second half. So those are some kids we need to give a shout out to. Tolliver going to throw to the far side. Pass is thrown behind the intended receiver, goes incomplete. As they were going for the downs over there. Hall, of course, he's been the target of choice, and it falls incomplete. Stops the clock with 5:12 to go in this third quarter. Brings up a 2nd and 10.
Looked like one of the few times this evening that maybe Tolliver wasn't quite on the same page with his receivers. He threw one place and his receiver cut to the middle of the field. So somebody zigged when Tolliver thought they were going to zag, I guess.
Landon Williams has done a good job up there on that defensive line tonight. Give you some other kids as we have opportunity. Also out there for Effingham, on that line right now. Dustin Levitt, he's had some good minutes at the sophomore JV level, so he's in there on the D line right now. Tolliver up under center here on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Comes to the near side. It is caught out there just inside the Hearts' 45-yard line. Tackle is made by Keith Lasher. Boy, he's had a double handful of them tonight. Brushwitz caught it for Salem to the 44 of Effingham. So a gain of 6.
A gain of 6, it'll bring up 3rd and 4.
They'll make it 3rd and 4 as they move into Effingham territory. Hearts lead at 43-24, but 4:44 left in the 3rd quarter here. So Salem talking it over. So the Hearts are talking it over here as it's 3rd and 4 now for the Wildcats. They have it at Effingham's 44, and Dustin, we've seen it all night. They're a threat any place on the field.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. With a good passing game, you can get things done.
Tolliver looking to throw, going to the far side. He's got a receiver there. He's got a, and he pushed off, and there's a flag. He gets down near the 5. He's still on his feet, and they tackle him near the goal line, but he shoved off, and that was pretty obvious.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother writing anything down there because everybody in this field saw what happened there. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure this one will come back. Nobody on the Salem side's too excited. The flag is thrown at the 20. It was pretty obvious to about everybody at Klosterman Field that Hall shoved off to get open to receive that pass. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah, you know, there's a fine line there as a receiver. You can be a little physical and get away with it, but not that obvious.
Clock stops with 4:12. Here's the call.
There's no penalty for offensive pass interference. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
So the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
And he still managed to throw it 30 yards downfield. I don't know if I buy that or not.
So this is going to give Salem colossal field position. It's inside the 5. From the 44, the football is spotted inside the 5-yard line. Hall made the catch. There's no argument there. Call it the 2-yard line. From the 44 to the 2, a 42-yard pass completion, and give our defense credit for not quitting when the flag was thrown. They made sure he didn't get in. But I hope that's not short-lived optimism, though. 1st and goal for Salem at Effingham's 2. Holy cow. It's Tolliver's up under center. 1st and goal at the Hearts 2. There's the snap. Hand off to the deep back, and the Hearts stuff it, driving back out across the 5. Jace Hall, and nice work there as some of the big boys are back there. Boggs is back there, and Levin, and also
Alec Quant was in there.
There you go.
Credit for the tackle.
Stephen Wolke was helping over there too, but Quant led the charge, and it's back to the 6, a loss of 4. So it's 2nd and goal, now out at the 6. Just shy of the 5. So 2nd and goal, 3:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Hearts by 19, but Salem knocking on the door. Boy, that's a big defensive stop there. So 2nd and goal just outside the 5. Tolliver up under center, and now we have a whistle and timeout Wildcats. They're down 19. They really can't afford to miss this opportunity to score. So timeout here for the Wildcats. 3:05 to go, 3rd quarter. It's Effingham 43, Salem 24. Back with more in 30 seconds here on 97.9 XFM.
9 XFM, WXEF, Effingham.
Yeah, Dustin and I are talking here. We may want to check that one. We'll watch the website when Wayne gets the video posted on that. I know the ball was tipped, but that doesn't have much to do with the fact that the kid shoved off. I thought. Anyway, it's 2nd and goal just outside the Hearts' 5-yard line for Salem. Effingham leads at 43-24, but here's Salem knocking on the door once again. 6 touchdowns in that 2nd quarter. Wow. Let's see what happens here. 2nd and goal again just outside the 5. Tolliver up under center here. Man in motion. There's the snap. There's the pitch to the deep back. That's Hall going to the far side, and the Hearts had him slowed down, and they take him down now. Strung it out nicely that time. Who got around there? He gets the shout out there. Aaron Adams, I think, helped over there on that O-line. Or I was playing defense here. Excuse me. I'm used to him being on offense. And he made the stop. Aaron Adams came around. Nice tackle there. And maybe a half-yard gain, still at the 5-yard line, maybe no gain. So 3rd and goal. So the Hearts have bent but haven't broken here. And we're down to 2.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, Hearts by 19, 43-24. Salem had it. 1st and goal at the 2. Now it's 3rd and goal at the 5. So let's see what they come up with here. Tolliver up under center. There's the snap. He hooks that pass across the middle, and it's caught for a touchdown. Pass is complete to number 43, Monty Ferrero. 5-yard touchdown strike, and that makes it 43-30. And it comes with 2:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. This is remarkable. 5-yard pass play to Ferrero from Johnny Tolliver. Let's see about the conversion here. Salem's had middling success with their conversions. They've been scoring lots of touchdowns, but haven't been able to convert, and it's helped the Hearts extend this lead. Let's see what they do here. They're going to go for 2. So 2:09 to go 3rd quarter. They're going to go for 2 from the shotgun. There's the snap to Tolliver. He wants to throw. The Hearts had him covered up. Now he's going to run, and he's going to get in for the conversion. Well, they had him stuffed at the middle part of the field, but they couldn't contain him here on the ends, and Tolliver runs it in for the 2-point conversion. That makes it 43-32. Again, the score with 2:09 to go 3rd quarter. And Dustin, let's just keep it here while we have the opportunity. And as the Hearts extend, see their lead dwindle to 43-32. How about that drive?
6 plays, short 50-yard field thanks to that penalty there on the kickoff play. So 50 yards, 3 minutes, 16 seconds.
All right. So, hard to see that lead dwindle to 11, 43-32. My goodness sakes. Still 2:09 to go in the 3rd quarter, and we're after 9 o'clock.
I was going to say the other developing story is this may be the first game in Effingham history to end after midnight.
We're gonna have kids violating curfew to stay and see the end of this game. Oh my goodness. Well, after 6 touchdowns in the 2nd quarter alone, we've had 4 more here in the 3rd quarter. We just had a scant 1 touchdown in the 1st quarter. But 6 in the 2nd quarter and 4 more here in the 3rd period. Wow.
And I'm having trouble deciding how much of this can be attributed to offensive execution, how much of it can be attributed to defenses not being able to stop anybody. I'm not 100% sure. I imagine the truth lies somewhere in the middle. Obviously, there's been some good execution for Effingham in the running game, but also some breakdowns defending that Salem passing game tonight.
Well, Grant Johnson back to return this kickoff. He'd love to. He's had a magical night. 250 yards rushing right now for Grant. Here's the kickoff. It's a low-line drive. Gets past one of the Hearts. Now it's picked up back there about the 30-yard line, and it's driven back. Finally taken down near the 20. Keith Lasher was trying to make something out of nothing, and Salem went right after him, and he ends up back at the 22-yard line. The first man missed it. Lasher picked it up, and he got driven back about 8 more yards, and Effingham's going to have 1st and 10 at their 22. So that was interesting. 43-32 Effingham. With 1:59 left in the 3rd quarter, gang. If you're just joining this because you've been to another game, I can understand why you'd be surprised by that.
Yeah, that's right. We heard that Mount Zion's already gotten done beating Paris 48-7 tonight, so maybe they're tuning in to.
There's the snap. No, Jones kept. John still on his feet out across the 25 before he's driven back. So a decent gain on 1st down. Nice ball fake. Jones took it up the gut.
By 75.
Call it the 26. Gain of 4. Brings up a 2nd and 6. Still a quarter to go in this one. We could set all kinds of records. 75 points put up between these two teams, and we're still in the 3rd quarter. Wow. John Jones going to go up under center here on 2nd and 6. There's the snap. And off to the deep back. That's Grant Johnson still on his feet, and he gets near the 30-yard line. In fact, they'll mark it at the, let's see where the spot of the football is, the 29-yard line. So a gain of 3.
A gain of 3 up to
So that'll make it third and about 4.
Going to bring up 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. So the Hearts at their 29. Boy, you want to get a first down here and get a little farther away from the goal line. I know you get a punt, but I'm not taking anything for granted the way this one's going. I want Salem as far away from the end zone as I can get them. Under a minute to go in the third quarter now. From the shotgun, there's the handoff, and there's a first down, and then some. Grant Johnson still on his feet. He's loose again, and he gets out across the 40 for a Hearts first down.
For the 40-yard line.
Out across the 40, and a Hearts first down. Well, the Hearts lineman a little slow getting up. Cole Roberson says, I'm all right. Leave me out here. I'm okay. He limps a little back to the huddle. From the 29, Grant carries it out to the 41, a gain of 12, and a Hearts first down. So where is he now?
265. So assuming my records are even close,
that's a record. 263, the previous record by Toby Randolph. And driving up the middle, there's Nate McDonald again. Boy, that play has worked well tonight. To midfield.
He's up near midfield.
From the 41 to the 50, gain of 9, and the Hearts very close to another first down. It'll be second and about a hair's breadth. And that was the last play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter going to be as crazy as the last two? I don't know. We've had 10 touchdowns in the middle 2 quarters. We'll see what the fourth quarter brings. After 3, it's Effingham 43, Salem 32 here on 97.9 XFM. Ready for the fourth quarter in this one. Effingham in front of Salem 43-32. I noticed Joe Garland wasn't out there for the last series, and he's got ice on his left shoulder. So that's why Joe wasn't out there in the defensive secondary that last trip, because he's on the sidelines with ice on his shoulder. So we'll see what that's about. Dustin, what did you just pick up?
Well, I heard who won the 50-50 raffle, and let's just say it's a family that's already won the 50-50 raffle here at Klosterman Field once.
Someone named Wilson?
I heard Ann Wilson.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Her father-in-law just won last week. Rich get richer, it's all I'm saying. All right, let's see what the Hearts can do here at midfield. Jones going to throw. He's got a man there. It's caught. Nate McDonald inside the 20 before they bring him down. Hearts first down. In fact, Brady Walker and McDonald were both back there. He went to the deeper receiver. Nate McDonald, nice over-the-shoulder grab, and the Hearts get the ball from the 50 to near the 19-yard line. So from the 50 to the 19, a gain of 31 yards, and a Hearts first down. Just into the fourth quarter in this wild and woolly football game. Hearts lead Salem 43-32, and still a quarter to go. Jones up under center here on 1st and 10 at the 19. Hand off to the deep back. That's Grant Johnson picking his way through the defense, and he gets it inside the 15 near the 10 before they bring him down. And Johnson just tiptoeing his way through there. And again, Dustin's stats indicate Grant has set a new single-game rushing record in this game.
Yeah, a couple more carries, and even if I'm a little off, then anyone's statistics are going to have him over the mark. So,
13-yard line from the 19 to the 13. Gain of 6, second and 4. Jones again up under center here. There's the snap. They give it to the fullback. Nate still on his feet. Got jerked. I was afraid he lost the football, but he did not. Got it inside the 10 near the 5. Mark it at the 6-yard line. McDonald takes it from the 13 to the 6. That's a nice gain of 7 yards. And that's going to give the Hearts a first and goal.
Nate's quietly had himself a pretty nice night. 7 carries for 46 yards and 2 catches for 51. So he's kind of an unassuming guy out there, but he's done a good job tonight.
Let me correct myself. It's the 7-yard line. Excuse me, Dustin. It's the 7-yard line. First and goal for the Hearts at the Salem 7. Jones under center, gives it to Johnson. Grant up the middle. Touchdown, Effingham. And that makes it 49-32. The score comes with 10:41 left in the ball game. Grant Johnson scores with 10:41 left on the run from 7. Glad I got myself corrected. You got a single-game rushing record here. I want to make sure I get it right.
Well, there might be a touchdown record in jeopardy at this point. He's scored 5 rushing touchdowns and returned 1 as well. So
6th in the game. I think Nick Jones has that record for most touchdowns in a game. I'll double-check here in a minute. Hearts in the unbalanced set. Now they shift to the more traditional set. They're going to kick. Ton to snap. Jones to hold. Walker to kick. Good snap. Kicks up. It is no good. Wide to the right. So the Hearts unsuccessful on the conversion that time, but a lot's gone right. Effingham leads Salem 49-32 and still 10:41 to go. Back with a kickoff in 30 seconds here on 97.9 XFM.
4 plays, 49 yards, 2 minutes, 13 seconds.
2:13, 4:49 and 2:13 on that scoring drive, highlighted by a 25-yard touchdown run by Nate McDonald. Brady Walker's kick was good, and the Hearts lead at 56-39. Those cheerleaders are doing 56 more jumping jacks. I think I'd be taking turns by now.
Yeah, we're going to have to look at that scoring sheet when it's all said and done and figure out exactly how many they had to do. You know, I mean, it keeps adding up.
Here's the kickoff. Walker blasts it inside the 10, runs out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Nice kick.
Goes out of bounds, drawing the penalty flag.
So that'll be 5 yards, and then Salem will get the football. As Walker got a boot on it, but it went out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So it'll be first down for the Salem Wildcats with 8:14 left. 56-39 your score. Again, 4 plays, 49 yards, 2:13 on that scoring drive. Nate McDonald, 25 yards. Walker's kick good. 56-39. Now, the Hearts have scored 56 points before, but I'm thinking about total points in a game. Most points scored, the Hearts scored 63. That's when we played Flora. That didn't last too long, that series with Flora. Scored 63 points back in 1987. I think that's a night that there were mosquitoes about as big as B-29s down there at Flora. Larry and I were busy swatting and scoring and doing the play-by-play that night. All right, Salem gets it first down at their 35. Up the gut, a couple of yards, as it was taken by Matt Hahn. And he gets it out across the 35. Hahn carries to the 38. So a gain of 3, makes it 2nd and 7. Joe Cade, another stop. Boy, Joe has just been a force on defense this season. Lots and lots of tackles every game. Again, that other Joe Garland on the sidelines with a shoulder taped up. Hart's cornerback, so we'll check with Coach after the game to see how Joseph's doing. 7:38 to go. Back to throw. Tolliver going to the far side. Hearts have this one up for grabs. It goes incomplete.
Pass was incomplete.
Hall was over there. Lasher was with him step for step. It goes incomplete, out of bounds. Clock stops with 7:31 to go. Brings up a 3rd and 7. Dustin Levitt comes off for a breather here for the Hearts. Playing a lot of defense. Playing a lot of both ways. Always trying to give you new kids on the block as they come in. I think we've had the opportunity to talk with just about everybody. Zeb Collier's played a lot tonight. Stephen Wolke out there. The line still pretty much intact. Alec Quant didn't start, but at least on offense, the boy, he's played a ton on defense here. Tolliver from the shotgun drops back to throw. Hearts are after him. Throw across the middle, incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. Backpedaling all the way. Good run that time, or good rush by Alec Quant. Tolliver got a lot of mustard on it considering he was backpedaling, but it falls incomplete, and it's 4th and 7. And if you're Salem, you're down 17, I know, and it is the 4th quarter, but boy, you go for it here. The Hearts are just licking their chops. You've got to have the football, though. I don't know. Let's see what they do. It's 4th and 7. They're at their own 38. They're down 17 with 7:25 to go.
It's a long huddle.
That's why I'm waiting. I'm just not sure what they haven't won. They might figure, look, we lose. But we're going to go for it. So they're going for it. 4th and 7 at their own 38.
They better hurry.
Yeah, there's only 2, 1. There's the snap, and it's over Tolliver's head. He has to fall on it at the 20, and the Hearts are going to get it 1st and 10 at Salem's 20-yard line. Landon Williams covered it up, or covered up Tolliver after Tolliver covered up the football. Williams covered up Tolliver. 1st and 10 for the Hearts at Salem's 20. So a loss of 18 on that botched punt attempt, or botched fourth down attempt. They were going to try to go for it.
Well, I'll tell you what, they huddled up for so long and left themselves in a position where they had to snap the ball in a hurry, and that's probably why the snap was not a very good one.
So 1st and 10 for Effingham at Salem's 20. Still 7:21 to go in this game.
Yeah, but if you can get a touchdown here, you got to really
50. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you just got to feel like you got things under control finally.
Jones from the shotgun, 1st and 10. He keeps it and dives forward to the 18, and then flag on the play. 2 flags
thrown on the play.
Had one early and then one at the end of the play, and it's a hold, and it's on Effingham.
Tackled by Aaron Ingalls.
At least that's the one flag. A hold thrown. That was the second flag I saw. I don't know what the first flag was about. Might have been the same thing. Let's hear what the call is. Holding on Effingham. Battery in the mic for the official has run out after all this game.
There haven't been that many penalties though. I mean, that's 8 for the game total. So maybe he left it. Maybe he left
the
it
mic on. That's right. See, battery ran down. Now here it is. No, here it isn't. Back to the 28's, bottom line. So they marked it at the 23. So there was a 3-yard loss on the penalty we'll have to give, and then a 5-yard walk-off. Or, I'm sorry, it was a hold, wasn't it? Pardon me. 10-yard walk-off. So they had advanced the football, to the 18. So there was a gain of 5, and then the 10-yard walk-off brings it back to the 28. My apologies there. Jones, the snap to Johnson. Grant still on his feet. He's inside the 20 before they bring him down.
The 20-yard line.
So from just inside the 30, Grant Johnson takes it to the 20. So from the 28, we'll call it, to the 20, a gain of 8. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. And there's 6:36 to go.
304 yards on 18 carries now for Grant Johnson.
Think about that. That's just 18 carries. That's not even like he's carrying 30 times tonight. It's crazy. Up under center, Jones. The handoff up the gut, and it's inside the 15. I think Nate McDonald, if he's still in there. Let's see who peels off from the bottom. There's old Nate Mack comes out of there. No, Levi Michael. Levi Michael. See, I thought I saw somebody different. It was Levi Michael that carried that time. So Levi Michael takes it from the 20 to the 14. Gain of 6 for Levi Michael, number 9. Run a little offense here with 5:50 to go. So Coach Mack getting an opportunity to see some different kids in different roles. Now Nate's back at the fullback spot. Grant's still back there at that halfback spot. Up under center, Jones dropped it, gets it back, tries to make something out of nothing, and he got racked up for his trouble at about the 17-yard line. So a loss on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down. And scored at the 16-yard line. So from the 14 to the 16, a 2-yard loss for Jones, and it's 4th and about 6.
Back to the 16-yard line brings up 4th and 6.
5:11 to go in this one. Hearts lead it 56-39. That is 95 points these two teams have racked up tonight. Wow. All right. 4th and 6. Hearts need to convert here. Here's the snap to Jones to Johnson, and he dives inside, gets it inside the 15, not enough for a first down.
Not enough for a first
So Grant gets it to the 14, got those 2 yards back that they lost on the previous play. 2-yard gain for Johnson, and that'll give it over to Salem on downs with 4:47 to go. But the Hearts did a good job of running at least 2 minutes off the clock there on that possession.
Yeah, just a little over 2.5 minutes there.
So that gives Salem much less opportunity to get something done here, although with 4:47 to go, and some of the things they were doing in the first half. Although I should quickly mention some of the things they were doing in the first half they aren't doing here in the second half. They had It was 28-18 at halftime, so they've still put 3 touchdowns on here in the second half. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their 14. Maybe I didn't have such a good point to prove after all. Up under center is Tolliver. He's looking to throw. Here it is deep. Hearts have a shot at it. Tyler Bushy was the closest one to it. It falls incomplete out there. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Clock stops with 4:43 to go.
4:43 remaining.
I think you did have a point, really. Salem's passing game has not been quite as sharp in the second half. They haven't gotten near as much done. Scored 3 touchdowns in the first half off that passing game and just 1 here in the second half.
Some of that is directly attributable to the Hearts pass rush here in the second half.
I believe so.
Tolliver's been much more on the run here in the second half. As a result, it's been much tougher for him to pick out receivers because he was pretty much doing that at will. Although I'll give the kid credit. The one pass to Hall, he had a player around his ankles, and he still had the presence of mind to throw a touchdown pass. He's up under center here. He turns around that little pass that he hooks over his shoulder, falls incomplete down the middle of the field. Brings up 3rd and 10, stops the clock with 4:39 to go now. Hearts head to Paris next Friday night. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. And we'll look forward to seeing you there. If not, we hope you will.
Paris will be stinging a little bit. It sounds like they got a running clock loss put on them tonight by Mount Zion. So,
not real happy to hear Mount Zion putting a running clock loss on people.
No.
That'll be the Hearts home. Actually, the opponent in October, it's the Hearts' last home game. It'll be senior night. That's also Real Men Wear Pink night, designed for the battle against cancer. So a lot of good things coming up because 2 weeks from tonight, we're back here for Newton and homecoming. Tolliver throws across the middle, and that ball is caught. Caught by Brushwitz for a 1st down out across the 30-yard line. So every time you think they're down, they show that they aren't. Maybe down, but not out. Across the 30-yard line. They'll spot that at the 31-yard line. So from the 14 to the 31, that's a 17-yard gain, and that's a 1st down.
First and 10 at their 31.
So Tolliver's going to have some sparkling yardage total. The percentage has gone down. It's a completion percentage, but boy, he's rolled up a lot of yards. And now we've got a whistle and timeout Wildcats. Salem calls time with 4:17 left. Back in 30 seconds. It's Effingham 56, Salem 39 here on 97.9 XFM. Just a phenomenal night. Nice work. You've kept up admirably.
I think I'm pretty well accurate here. And you expressed a little interest in Johnny Tolliver's passing numbers in this game. He's 16 out of 26 now for 246 yards. That's an awful lot of passing yards for a high school game. And he had 161 at the half, so it has slowed down a little bit. Only 6 completions and looks like 13 attempts here after the break.
First, yeah. I'll tell you what, quite a night. Offensive stats are eye-popping. Defensive coaches are pulling their hair out tonight. 56-39 Hearts, those the bottom line. Hearts by 17 with 4:17 to go. Tolliver from the shotgun. Quants after him. Here's the throw. It's up for grabs. Zeb Collier makes the interception. Grabs it at the 45. Runs it back about 3 yards. Zeb Collier gets the pick. So the senior gets mobbed by his teammates. I've known Zeb a long time. Nice work, young man. Zeb gets the interception at about the Effingham 45, returns it to the Effingham 48, and the Hearts take it over with 4:07 left. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hearts at their 48-yard line. Zeb Collier with the interception for Effingham. So that gives the Hearts the ball back, and that might be enough. Up 17 with 4 minutes to go, and you have the football. Now you can finally start to breathe a little.
Yeah, if that's not enough, then you think we've seen some crazy things here tonight already. If
we have.
If that's not enough points, then that would, be the end-all, be-all of crazy things we could see this evening.
Oh, we've got all kinds of people out here. Who is at the Hearts quarterback? Logan Howell's coming into the backfield. So Grant, whatever Grant's got, that's his total. Logan Howell at the tailback spot. Or halfback spot officially. Howell gets the handoff, and he gets it to midfield. Gain of a couple. Brings up a 2nd and 8.
Howell, the ball carrier.
And Nathan Vale quarterbacking now for the Hearts. Dave McDonald's staying out there. He says, hey, I got some game left. Leave me out here.
Nate's had an excellent night. We talked about him a little bit earlier, but he's had a good night himself.
Let's see if I can get some other kids. Who's lining up out there at an end spot? Zach Blumker's out there for the Hearts. He's doing a lot of good on the JV sophomore squad. Ryan Way, I think, stayed out there for the party. Plays in motion. They headed up the middle and finally coming around here on the side. Ryan Way carried. See, you know, remember when Ryan had that big gain last year? I've been giving him grief about that, whether they were going to let him carry the ball, and they did.
Well, and I was just getting ready to say that maybe the reason he's still in the game now is so he gets a chance to run the football a little bit instead of doing the dirty work there on the line.
Yeah, sir. Ryan, big part of that defense for the Hearts, and he got to carry the football. Give him a yard to the 49 of Salem. 2:53 to go in this one. Bale working from the shotgun here. Hearts really do need to get a first down to officially run things out here. From the shotgun, there's the handoff to Hal, and there's a whistle and all kinds of things going on. Actually, they ended up bringing the ball around here to Vale. Kept it. I thought the handoff was to Hal. Vale kept it. Maybe I got misinformed, and so did somebody else, because the whistle was blown there.
I think we're going to be stepping this one 5 yards back.
False start. False starts with 5-yard walk-up. Caden Vaughn out there on offense for Effingham. I had mentioned Caden's in the game. A junior, quick guy. I said ran for like 70 yards and 3 carries in the sophomore JV game Monday night. So he's in there on offense for the Hearts. Trying hard to get everybody mentioned. I know all those moms and dads and grandmas and everybody likes to hear it when their kid gets in the game. 56-39 Effingham. 2.5 to go in this one. Nathan Vale steps up under center here, and the Hearts are taking their ever-loving time now, milking that clock for all they can. And 4 seconds, 3 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. Hand off to the deep back. That's Hal, and he's going down. Stop made there by Matt Hahn for Salem. And we have an injury. Clock stops with 2:07. He got bent like a pretzel. So let's see what the story is here. I think it's Logan Howell who carried the football. Let me double check, though, here before we say anything for sure. Officials stop play with 2:07 to go. 56-39 Effingham. Hearts are going to get their first win of the season. You talk about a hard-earned win. Good grief. 56-39 the score. And we go to Paris next week. Then back here to Newton for against Newton for homecoming. And then the Hearts have one home game in their last 4 games. We have to go to Robinson, we have to go to Alney, and we have to go to Mahomet Seymour. Not necessarily in that order. And our last home game, Mount Zion. So it is a tough back end of the season.
Yeah, there's definitely some games of concern on that back end of the schedule. I mean, they were reading off some scores over the PA earlier here tonight. It looked like Olney had a lead on Charleston late. That's not something you necessarily want to hear after taking a loss to Charleston last week.
They've got the player up. I still can't see his number. It is Logan Howell. Yep. Yeah.
Logan Howell, the player shaking up.
So it's the leg. It's his right leg. They're keeping the pressure off his right leg as they help him off the field here. Now Salem calls timeout with 2:07 to go. So after the injury delay, timeout Salem with 2:07 to go here. So Kenna, let's take a 30-second break. Effingham leads Salem 56-39 here on 97.9 XFM. Loss of 6 on that play for Logan Howell, and then the leg injury, so they hauled him off the field. So let's see who might be out there. Well, it looks like Brady Walker's back there in that deep back spot on offense here. And that's going to bring John Jones back in.
Down for Effingham, and punting will be Brady Walker.
Because we're in punt formation. So fourth and 12, and Brady Walker back to punt. 2:07 left in this one. Walker's had a good night kicking the football. Good snap, a lot of time, gets that kick away, high punt. Hits just outside the 30 and stays inbounds, just what the Hearts wanted. And it's finally tagged out about the 22-yard line. And the Salem kid picked it up, and so the Hearts had to tackle him. Everybody was going to let it just stop for nothing, and finally the Salem return man, who is Cade Rose, and he picked it up, so the Hearts had to put him back down.
I'll tell you what, if this was a pro game, he would still be on the turf, I would imagine.
By 6-1
Grant Johnson.
Between Olney and Charleston, they were reporting that Olney won by a score of 17-14.
Olney won over Charleston? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's interesting, because that's a conference loss for the Trojans. And if the Hearts could run out the schedule, 6-1-8 football. We get a lot of scores from 6-1-8 football. All right, let's see what happens here. 1st and 10 for Salem at their 22-yard line. Tolliver up under center, looking to throw, of course. It is caught by Brushwitz, and nice coverage there. Zeb Collier makes the stop. Caught outside the 25-yard line.
Zeb Collier on the tackle.
To the 26-yard line. So from the 22 to the 26, a gain of 4 for Brushwitz, and that brings up a 2nd and 6. And we're down to a minute and a half to go in the world's longest football game. Holy cow, we started at 7. It's 9:45. Tolliver up to throw on the sidelines. Caught, and the knee went down. Brushwitz caught it, and he's tagged out over there by Stephen Wolke. So Stephen Wolke gets a stop. He tagged him out as the knee went down. Caught by Brushwitz at the 30. So that's a gain of 4 more, and it's 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 for Salem at their 30, and a minute to go. Here's another throw. And that a nice dive, and did he catch it? Yes, he did catch it.
Down for the Wildcats.
To near the 35-yard line. Heck of a catch by Brushwitz that time. Wow, what a nice grab. Number 81 out there makes the catch just shy of the 35-yard line. They needed a couple, and they got 4 out of that, almost 5. So it's almost to the 35-yard line. Oh, okay, now we hear Charleston won.
28-16.
Well, you know, we'll check when Kenna has it. Thou believe it. First down for Salem at their 35. Pass across the middle. It's caught into Effingham territory. And there's Jace Hall with one more grab. And let's see, there's a flag in the Salem's backfield. So let's see what happens when we sort this out. Collier, I think, in on the stop again. The catch, nice catch by Hall into Effingham territory, but it's going to come back. Holding on Salem. Flags thrown at Salem's 34-yard line. So the ball was at the 34. So right at the line of scrimmage is where the flag was thrown.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still 4th down.
So the ball is returned. The flag's thrown at the 34, but we should have to run it back to the 24. And they are. Flag was thrown at the 34, 10-yard walk-off. How to push it back to the 24. My math skills haven't deserted me yet tonight. 55 seconds left. I think the Player of the Game award goes to Dustin White.
Salem's first penalty there, by the way, of the second half anyway. 4th penalty overall for 25 yards.
Call it the 23. We'll call it the 23. So 1st and 22. 50 seconds to go in this one. 56-39 Effingham. Holy cow. From the snap from the shotgun, the snap between his legs, Tolliver picks it up, and then he goes down. And a nice stop back there for the Hearts, Kai Harmon. Kai Harmon in there on defense makes the tackle. Couldn't say whether to stop or tackle. That game will be
tackle. He tackled him.
A new stat. And that'll be nice on the replay. So back to everybody will tell me about that. So back to the 10. From the 23 to the 10, a 13-yard loss for Tolliver. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Cheerleaders are counted down. They're excited they don't have to do any more jumping jacks. Final score, Hearts claim their first win of the year. Final score, Effingham 56, Salem 39. This will take a few fireworks.
Breaking another tonight's contest.
Again, Grant Johnson, 6 touchdowns, which ties a record held by many. And he set the record, single-game rushing record. Congratulations to Grant Johnson, and more importantly, congratulations to the Effingham Hearts as they post their first win of the year. Your final again, Effingham 56, Salem 39. A busy We mean busy post-game show on the way in a minute. You're on 97.9 XFM. We'll bring in Happy Coach, and I see Mr. Adams and Mr. Collier are going to come up and join us here in a minute. So we'll get Happy Mom off the ladder and bring in the coach and the stars of this show here tonight. We'll visit with Aaron Adams first. We'll let him get saddled up. Well, I don't know about you, but I had a good time.
I did too.
Holy cow. What a way to finally get that first win tonight.
Yeah, definitely. It took everybody, but we got it done.
56-39. You ever seen that many points in a game?
I don't think I have.
Golly. 95 points between the two teams.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like, okay, we have it?
A couple times, yeah. And then just it tied and tied. And I got to give credit to our offensive line tonight. We came back out and we went out on the field every time.
Exactly so. I think especially in the second half, we started getting our quarterback on the run a little. He didn't have the freedom to throw like he did earlier in the game. And that really made a difference.
Yeah.
Game like this, everybody's got to contribute.
Right.
And what do you think was the key to us finally getting the offense in gear as big as we did tonight? That's a lot of points.
Yeah, it definitely is a lot of points, and it takes everybody contributing. But, you know, they always say it starts with the line. We got it done, and it steamrolled from there.
I think that's exactly true. John had a lot of time. We had the opportunity to run a lot of different plays off a lot of different sets,
right.
and kept Salem guessing as a result.
Yeah, definitely.
So now you got to win. So now you got something to build on.
All right, got to go get that second one.
Heading to Paris next Friday night. Congratulations, Aaron.
Thank you, Greg.
Good for you. Aaron Adams, we appreciate you getting to visit with him. Let's talk the interception man here. Get Zeb Collier saddled up here for a visit. Zeb, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Greg.
You betcha. So, here comes the ball. It's laying up there, and you're saying, you know, I got a chance at a pick here. When did you know you had it?
I don't know. Whenever I caught it, I thought I was going to let go of it when they hit me, though. I got a little nervous.
But you held on.
That I did.
Ended up with 2 or 3 tackles I saw over the course of the night. And like I talked to Aaron, everybody on the team made a difference in this one tonight.
Yeah, they did.
Tell me about the atmosphere out there, because it was crazy. We'd score, they'd score, we'd score, they'd score.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
Yeah, certainly kept everybody involved. And we ran 2 hours and 45 minutes, I think, before this game finally ended. Was the energy level still high?
Yeah, it was still pretty high at the end.
And that's because you guys worked so hard this summer.
Yes, sir.
Exactly right. So now you got to win, conference win to boot, and now on to Paris next week and hopefully get a bit of a roll going here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you like best about football, Zeb?
I don't know. Probably all the work you put into it, bonding with everybody, getting to know teammates, making some good friends.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
You bet. Well, all the best to you. Good to see you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
You betcha. Zeb Collier. Big interception, 2 or 3 tackles tonight. We appreciate getting a chance to visit with him. All right. Thank you, Zeb. We'll talk to Coach Mack now. Happy man to get that first win, and boy, a lot went right tonight.
Well, yeah, and you know, it started offensively. We were able to basically do what we wanted to do with our, you know, running the football, and you know, our goal was to come out in our tight formation and establish the ground game, and I think we accomplished that goal. And then, you know, as the game progressed, you know, we'd score and then give up points. We'd score and give up a kickoff return for a touchdown, and it just never felt quite safe, even to the end, you know. And you know, we scored, I think, every time we had the ball except those last 2 possessions. Mm-hmm. And you know, I'd have felt a little bit better if we would have put that second to last one in, but we kind of mishandled the snap, and you know, or else I think we probably would have gone in and scored again, and then I would have felt a lot better having something, because I don't know if we ever got anything over a 20-point lead. Mm-hmm. And you just, you know, the Hall kid had not played in the previous 2 games, so we had no idea, you know, why he hadn't played, but we knew he was an athlete because we'd seen him for the last couple of years, and he played a lot in the last 2 years. So that's something we really couldn't see on film, how they were going to use him. They used him a little bit at quarterback. They definitely used him throwing the ball down the field, and obviously he's a good kick returner at the same time. So, you know, he hurt us, and he made some big plays, and you know, the quarterback made some plays with the pass game, and you know, we worked on it all week long. And we said this guy's going to chuck it upfield, you know, and we got to make plays when the ball's in the air, and they made more plays than we did in the secondary early in the game, and that's something that we definitely have to work on this week. So, you know, defense is going to be a point of emphasis. You know, offensively, we did a lot of stuff with our tight formation, but people are going to, who have faced us before, are going to do things to stop that. So, we got to be able to work on some other things on our offense. I thought John did a good job of throwing the ball and put it on the money when we had the opportunities, and we kind of spread the ball around a little bit like we like to. But Grant had a heck of a ball game too, and broke a lot of tackles today. Kickoff return for a touchdown himself, and so there's a lot of good things out there.
You were around when Toby Randolph played, so you have an appreciation for the fact that his single game rushing record was set tonight by Grant, was broken.
Well, I didn't know it until I think it got announced.
Yeah.
But it's not something I usually care too much about.
Sure.
I'm not one for individual goals. The biggest thing we got was the W, and that's what we try to emphasize. But we needed every single yard we had offensively tonight, and it's not one of those shootouts you like to get into, but it's fun for the fans, I guess.
Yeah.
Coaches are tearing their hair out on the sidelines when you look up and all of a sudden, it's close again. And so, but, we're very satisfied with what we did offensively, but we know we've got tough games to come, and we can't be, looking at this and being too happy with ourselves, because there's a lot of good ball clubs out there on our schedule, and we're going to have to play better football overall to accomplish our goals still.
We visited with Aaron a minute ago, but he raised a good point, and it was that John had time to operate tonight because the line did a wonderful job of giving him the opportunities.
Well, when you're rushing the ball like we have, and then you run some play action against that, it's a lot easier to give your quarterback time. Guys are, they're subbing their guys in the middle. They're trying to stop, doing whatever they can do to stop, and that means blitzing guys into the middle gap. So that's why a lot of those plays opened up. Obviously their safeties and corners were having to support too and make tackles, and so that opened up some nice plays downfield for us. And so we just did an overall nice job. I would have liked to got that one in the end zone right before halftime. I think I kind of messed up, and in the hurry there, we kind of in the wrong formation. We threw that interception, and John was looking for somebody who actually wasn't there. So, but overall, I'm real happy with what we accomplished tonight. We did some good things special teams wise. Our PAT had a really good night. But we got a lot of work to do yet. And defensively, I think it really hurt us that Tyler Johnson couldn't play. He was out from a concussion from last week. Today's first day he actually started feeling pretty good. So hopefully over the weekend he'll continue to get better, and we will hopefully be able to use him next week, because he's definitely an enforcer on that side of the ball. He's not very big, but he's got a motor that never quits, and he's not afraid to go in there and stick his nose and anything. And that's kind of what we need a little bit, because sometimes some of our guys, they're where they're supposed to be, but they kind of get flat-footed, and they just don't attack like we need to. And Tyler's definitely one that doesn't back down and attacks all the time. So, hopefully we're going to get him back, and hopefully that'll bolster our defense. And we're still got a lot of work to do, though.
Sure. Good to have Brady Walker back. I didn't know till I saw him out there working in the end zone before the game that he was back, and that was a huge lift because he was a busy man tonight.
Yes. And Brady's one of those guys that does everything well. He blocks. He just blocks very well with our brown formation when we're tight in there, and he's smart because he's been through it, making adjustments. Because I'll tell you what, Salem did a lot of different things. Blitzing guys and subbing and slanting and all this kind of different stuff. And it really helps to have experienced offensive people out there to get the job done. And I thought Zach Blumker did a really good job up in there too, blocking and making adjustments. So. And obviously we were working Ryan Way and Levi Michael in there as a up back, and both of them did a really good job blocking up front too.
And of course they were excited about their carries.
Well, I'm not sure Ryan was real excited. He got that and fumbled it around a little bit. But Levi had a nice carry, and I think Ryan just got a little too excited, and so he's probably disappointed in his one carry there. But, we had a lot of good things. Nate had a really good game tonight, and, made some plays. And, it's one thing I kind of need to be conscious of, trying to spread it around and get the ball in his hands a little bit more, because he gets those tough yards, in between the tackles and so forth. And tonight we were able to get him out into a couple of patterns, and he made some nice catches out there too.
He did, and on that drive up the middle when he was the ball carrier, it looked like a wedge. It looked like the whole offense.
Well, that's how we block it.
I tell you, it was beautiful.
And I said, we've had a little bit of trouble in the past with that this year because we got some new guys in there. But once they figure out, hey, you don't go blocking somebody. We're not blocking anybody. I said, you guys are like a snow plow, and you're just plowing the road. And if somebody breaks off that snow plow, you're causing leaks in the plow. So you got to stay together. You got to move your feet and take just short steps and just push the pile and just wait for a running back to find something. And most of the time we don't find something, but we'll get 4, 5, 6 yards, and then all of a sudden you wear them down. And then Nate found the seam on that last one and was able to get in the end zone after that. But we're definitely blocking that better, and I think our offensive line is definitely maturing and getting better, and we're going to need them to have games like this in the next few weeks.
Yep. So now it's on to Paris next week, and we all understand that's one win, but there's ways to go. But you had to get that win to get things rolling.
And some of the kids are thinking, down the road, and I'm going, hey, all we're looking for is win number 2. We got 1, now we got to go get 2. And nothing's going to be easy. We found out tonight. Salem, we knew that offensively they could do some things. I mean, defensively they've been struggling, and so offensively we had to keep the pressure on them. But their offense, has definitely got better. The Tolliver kid's a good athlete, throws the ball well, and the Hall kid is a really good athlete. And they got a couple other good receivers there too. So, but we're still learning our defense. We're still trying to gain experience with guys. We have a lot of linebackers that this is their first year playing varsity football, and that's why we're so inconsistent. That's why you see us, stuff 2 plays and all of a sudden they break one off, and so those are the things we got to get more consistent at. And our mental approach has to be a little bit better and a little bit tougher in practice, and then that has to carry over in games.
Let me ask you about 2 kids that were hurt. I know Logan Howell was injured there late in the game, and then Joe Garland was bunged up earlier in the contest.
Well, Joe hurt his shoulder, but I'm not exactly sure what the severity of it was yet. I haven't really had a chance to talk to Troy. Logan I think he just turned his ankle. Okay. It scared him more than anything else. He kind of got flipped over, I think, on that play, and got his foot caught underneath him. So both of them are going to ice it down, and I'll have to talk to Troy and figure out exactly what the extent of those things are. But they're both tough kids, and we get them iced down over the weekend and keep the swelling down. That hopefully they'll be okay and be able to practice next week.
You bet. Thanks, Coach.
Okay,
congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Arts Coach Mike McDonald. A win for Effingham tonight, 56-39, and Arts now 1-1 in the Apollo, 1-2 for all games. And